Damn. Oh, and look at that, chat. We got our
The
size.
spicy last
An
5
adult
streams.
beverage made by the one and only Mrs. Sus, which means I have no idea how strong this is going to be.
It's not bad, I don't think.
Acceptable. Acceptable. Okay. Being a lesser game is very sus. So 101 fits. I agree. Mine was strong last night after 8 of them. Oh yeah, I would never drink 8 anymore. Maybe back in the day I would try 8, but these days ain't no way. Ain't no way we're having 8 adult beverages. You know how many characters I would lose if I had 8 adult beverages? All of them.
Fun to watch it.
Blizzard would send me a direct message and be like, okay, we're cutting you off. You can't use any more characters because you're killing our servers. You sound like the regular show Lemon after you said that. For some reason, my stream stopped there. Okay. I got 1 each they had. God dang, brother. I mean, they looked good. Can't complain. They did look quite delicious. All right, so we need to go do an Undercity. So let's go do an Undercity. We are on Torment 8, which should be good enough. Go ahead and send this. 8 drinks is not even noticeable. How the fuck do you get by that? Drunk? Oh, bro, I'm drunk at like 4. I'm drunk at like 4. What are we, chat? Are we hungry? We're always hungry. Are you kidding? I had 2 pieces of pizza when I got home. We're always hungry, brother. If you're not hungry, are you even living? All right, go ahead and smash these guys. Let's not die to the fire. Beautiful. Yo, Johnny Morningstar. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. About time. Been scrolling the last 30 minutes looking for someone streaming Diablo. What's the fastest way to grind for the WoW Battle Pass? Probably, depending on what kind of character you have, probably just Hell Tides. If I had to guess, Johnny. If you're good at farming Hell Tides, I would just do a lot of Hell Tides because I believe you're going to get them mostly from elites. And if you have a good AoE farming build, you're going to get a lot of elites. You also have a lot of those, like those little Hellfire Spires or whatever they're called. You're also going to get the world events inside of Hell Tides. I would definitely go Hell Tides. Because you don't have to worry about loading in and out like you would with Nightmare Dungeon or Pits. You could probably do... See, I don't remember if they drop from Pits. I haven't done it in quite a while, to be honest. Thank God I don't drink. That's probably for the best. Probably for the best. Yo, Darkwing TTV. How you doing, brother? How's your Diablo season going? Glad to see you're playing till the end like I am. Ain't no one like me? Well, I mean, you know, maybe one person. Last goal is 300. Well, I wish you luck, sir. You've got a lot more patience than I do. But, Johnny, you should be able to complete the World of Warcraft Reliquary if you're still grinding for it, depending on how much time you have. I would say even if you have a couple of hours every day to play, you'll be able to finish it before the end of the season, because I want to say I had it done in like 5 or 6 days, so. Yo, T, how are you doing? So, stream's good so far. Stream's good. Last night was my Friday, so we got through it. It was beautiful out. It was like 60 degrees last night, chat, and it was not humid at all. It was a beautiful night to be working. It also helped that I worked in the mountains last night, which made it even better. And now it's Friday. We're chilling. Mrs. Sus made us an adult beverage, and we get to play and have fun and do things. All of the spicy things. How many hours a day did you do? Honestly, Johnny, I don't play more than about 3 or 4 hours a day, even on my days off. So if you sit down and you actually just grind just for the reliquary, I think you'll have no problem. Because I got the Ultimate Edition, and notice only 6 days left. Yep, you should be fine. If you sit down and you grind like 3 hours a day, no problem. You can do 298, 300 in less than 3 hours. Depending on how you're doing it, yes. I agree. 3 more Paragon, 7 straight seasons of 300. Holy crap. Just a Temu rage called Highly Suspect. I agree. You can usually get it, buy one, get one at Target. It's real nice. Good morning, Manchu. How you doing, brother? Got an Echo on softcore for when I go on lunch. Jinx, let me know. We can go ahead and run it. If there's anyone who needs to do an Echo of Hatred to get either the Stabby McCrabby Crab Pet or the new black and white town portal, let us know. We'll get you guys in. All right, we'll go ahead and grab those. Good to go. 2 days, easy. Exactly, Darkwing. Exactly, sir. Doing good. I've switched from Diablo 4 to Warframe until the new season starts. You know, I've heard Warframe. I've heard many things about Warframe. There's another community member, Snip Chat, plays a lot of Warframe. Talks about it all the time. What's an Echo? Johnny, an Echo is this thing over here. This thing right here. For whatever reason, I can't go in it. Maybe because I haven't found an Echo yet, but it's like the endless zone where you start at normal and then it just builds and builds and builds difficulty until you die. Yo, Ultramarine, good morning, sir. How you doing, Zaraf? Coming in with a 73 this morning. What's up, brother? I might be able to squeeze in next season. Hopefully. Hopefully you do, sir. I would hate for you not to be able to play at all season. T with a 4%? Damn. And then you roll at 8%. Reroll only to double my number. I mean, a double's usually pretty good. Usually pretty good. Do you do hardcore? Yes, Johnny. We are in hardcore right now. I don't only do hardcore. I usually will start a season on softcore. That way I can help as many people as possible. And then once it seems like most people have been helped out and accomplished all of the goals they want to hit for the season, we'll switch to hardcore. Spice it up, have a little fun, all the stuff. Do the helicopter to increase sus level. Let's check my sus level. What do I got? 1%. Okay, never mind. No, no helicopters here. We got Gamba? We do. If you do exclamation mark points, you can see how many stream element points you have available. And then you can Gamba, you can duel, you can slots with all of the stream elements points. Wuss level. 1%? Exactly. Joe's cheating. He beat my 95. Joe's been spicy the last few weeks. Joe has been spicy. That is for sure. Do you have a clan? I do have a clan, Johnny. Lex, can you do the clan? Yep. And then I can also copy and paste it over to the YouTube. Johnny, this is the clan name. Exactly just like that.
Church was the song request.
Oh, and then Church had a song request?
Yeah.
Void State Echoes in the Ash. Okay. Grab that, toss that in here for you real quick, sir.
Oh, you do it?
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I wasn't sure if it was still working or not. I'm most definitely going Sork next season. I don't know, either Fireball. I did see the Fireball update. Yeah. Yo, Throat Hugs. How you doing this morning, brother? Fireball looks like it may have potential. I was a little upset that it sounds like cold Sorks are not getting any kind. You're super fucking chill. I appreciate the nice words, Johnny. We do try to stream every day. I'm a truck driver, so I work nights. Some nights my nights go really long. Like 2 nights ago, I worked for 13 hours. I was unable to stream afterwards, but we try to stream every day, early in the morning, for those who are working third shift or get up really early, like my man Joe, who's in Discord with me. Joe literally wakes up every day before work to come play video games and hang out.
Yes, I do.
But boy,
I may not be the smartest thing I do.
I don't see any.
Are you not seeing the song?
I can see echoes in the void, but not in the ash.
Interesting. I tried to look up any current Fireball builds for this season, and it looks like none. That's not surprising, but it seems like with the buff on the... If you want to go ahead and play the one that you found, we can try to see if that's it.
Yeah, I need to do the ping.
Dang. Mrs. Sus came in and rolled a 101 this morning. I didn't see the clan, homie. Okay, give me 1 second, Johnny. Let me, I'm in a pit right now on hardcore, so let me find a nice little safe spot, and I will put it in again for you. It's definitely there. I may not have copy and pasted the entire thing, so I'll have to double check. This spot should be safe. I'm watching from YouTube, so I don't know if that's why. You definitely should. Let's see here. Rage did the clan there. Let me copy and paste it here. Oh, you know what? I have 2 YouTubes going, and I think I posted it to YouTube horizontal and not YouTube vertical. Now you should see it. Sorry, I think I posted it into the other YouTube stream, which is why you didn't see it. I see it now. Perfect. That's exactly what it was. I forget that my OBS settings don't allow me to post into both YouTubes. I have to make sure I do the correct YouTube, which is kind of annoying, honestly. You gotta go, Joe?
Yeah, I gotta go to work.
All right, brother. Well, luckily I do have Friday night off, so Saturday morning will be a nice long stream.
Let's see if this is the one.
I'll put you on at work.
For any Christmas nuts like me, Hallmark has their Christmas in July month-long movie marathon starting soon, which means RIP my downstairs TV for the next 30 days. Pick another song, because the echoes of In the Silence is not the song. Okay.
Okay.
If it's not on Spotify, it makes things much more difficult. So if you got another song, Church, just let us know. Oh, interesting. Okay. What do we get? What do we get? Garbage. Absolute garbage. Not even a Lego. Sus owes you 100 new cups. Yeah, I mean, are you paying for these? I'll tell you what. You pay for the cups, and I'll buy them for her. Like I will hit the purchase button, and that 100 cups. You're crazy. How's your night been? My night's been, oh man, bad man. I had such a good night at work. Such a good night at work. It was like 60 degrees out. It was not humid. I was in the mountains. Like it was a good night, and it was my Friday. And now I have adult beverages. And I'm playing Diablo, and there's like the chat is just chilling and vibing. It's a great night. Great night. Are you calling me 47 times? Don't bother you. Wait, what? I don't know what to do in these ones. Slay demons while Alkin opens the sarcophagus. You did call me a lot last night. That is correct. You did call me quite a bit. Alright, let's go down here. Kill the rest of these guys. By the way, Johnny, I don't know if you have Twitch, but if you have Twitch, we are also streaming on Twitch as well. I know some people much prefer YouTube, and if you are a YouTube preferer, I do not mind at all. I just want to make sure you're aware. Alright. I am assuming that I can look in IRL Discord. Okay. I can check out the IRL Discord. You know one thing that I was very disappointed in, guys?
Not you, Mrs. Sus.
Was the Helltide update for war plans. You no longer have to open 2 caches in Helltides. You have to spend 250 cinders. It's almost twice as much effort for Helltides as it is currently. I was a little sad about that announcement. A map to download at homie. Been meaning to, just forgot. Been grinding COD ranked for the past week. Yo, I'm not much of a COD player anymore, Johnny. But I do play Battlefield Red Sec. I'm not sure if you're talking about like Arena COD or if you're talking about Warzone COD, but I heard the announcement for DMZ. I'm a huge DMZ fan. Huge DMZ fan. Yo, what's up, Razor? Good morning, sir. Yeah, I'm very much excited for DMZ. And if you don't want to download Twitch, no worries. We just got a lot more people in Twitch, and some people like a more lively chat, and some people like a little bit more chill chat. So, to be fair, if it's extra XP and only 100 more cinders, I mean, it is only like 100 cinders, but when you only needed 150, like that's just like a 75% upgrade. Warzone, I'm excited for also DMZ2 as well. Yeah. So I used to be a diamond player in Warzone Resurgence. What is your rank, sir? Flynn, good morning, brother. All right. Unfortunately, oh, it's doing this nonsense. I have 3 Helltide zones open. I don't know why it does this sometimes. Okay. Did we ever get a new song request from Church?
No, I just asked him now if song or should I give him the points back.
Church, let us know if you have another song for us, or if you just rather have the points back, and we'll make sure to get you hooked up. Yo, testing 1W. No, sorry, doing something. You're fine. Take your time. How you doing, testing? Crim 1 about to hit 2. I'd be in Erie, but I just came back. That's their started in Bronze. Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, Crim and Erie are absolutely wild, sir. Once you get into like Diamond 2, it's basically non-stop, you know, that's the top lobbies. You're gonna get Crims, you're gonna get Iridescents, you're gonna get top 250s, you're gonna get everything. So yeah, I've been there before. It kind of stops getting fun at that point. By the way, Chad, if I do miss any of your messages and you're asking me or want me to see something in particular, please at me. I do not mind at all. Warzone isn't the game where you die every other second, or was it just my experience? Can be the game where you die every other second. I played it a lot, though, so I was pretty decent, so yeah. FYI, I'm still... Oh, it's Mario. Oh, what's up, Mario? How you doing, man? I didn't realize it was you. Would you rather me stick to calling you Mario, or would you like me to start calling you Testing, Mario? But I am very excited for... Found out I have a day off, finally. Nice. You call him Luigi? He did do a name change. Should we call him Luigi? Good. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. This is the start of my weekend right now. I got the next 3 days off, so I'm pretty excited. All right, perfect. Perfect. We've got 108. Let's go over here and grab this chest real quick. Mario is better. Okay, I will try to remember to call you Mario. I like blue. Blue, I'm blue. Dabu dee babu die. Dabu dee dabu die. Oh, let's get out of that poison. There we go. I'm gonna wash my truck and RV today, I guess. Or hear me out. You just sleep and play video games. I'm just saying, it's an option.
Yeah, for the shit that he has, I think sleep is the best.
Yeah. I mean, bro, you've been working like 18 hours a day, but they need attention? Well, yeah, but how are you supposed to give them attention if you have, like, no energy? Like, you can't
Go sleep in the RV.
You can't refill someone's cup of water if you have no water in your pitcher to refill it with. I need... Oh, we have enough now. Oh, we'll go kill this guy, because why not? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, get away from there. Hey, Jeff, what you got for me, brother? Sleep, shit, play video games is my way. Exactly. Exactly. Just play video games. You're gonna sleep when you're dead. It's also the same thing as, like, you know... we could probably hit this up. Oh, Jeff's back. Nice. Nope, get out of there. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Chill, chill. Alright, make 4K each check is my way. I mean, making 4K a check is pretty nice, I ain't gonna lie. You're making more than I am, and but you are also working like way more hours than I want to work. When I'm able to, I'll change it back. Oh, no, testing. You're fine, bro. You're fine. Mario. Testing, 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 Mario. Let's see here. Making money any way is the way. Yes, I agree. You're gonna wipe and move to the PC. Sounds good, sir. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. A nice adult beverage at the end of the day. Yo, Liss. Good morning, brother. How you doing? A nice adult beverage at the end of a long week. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's your favorite class? Usually Sorcerer, but Druid is a very close second. Druid is a very close second. 48 and 12. Well, good job. A for effort. Let's go do Beast in the Ice while we're sitting here.
He said 73 was too high, so
I mean,
you roll less and
you
less.
know, he's just trying to chill today. That's all. He's just trying to chill today, and I can't blame him. Sometimes you don't want to be suspicious. Sometimes you just want to have a nice chill day at the office, or at home, or something like that. Nice. Mine's Barb or Paladin. I did like Paladin when it first came out. I'm not a big Barb fan, but for Paladin, I played so much Paladin that first season. Basically, Paladin's the only thing I played that first season, so I kind of burnt myself out on it, unfortunately. And then it's not very good this season, but I bet you loved Whirlwind this season, though. Sometimes you just want to relax and eat ice cream. Or mac and cheese. Or mac and cheese flavored ice cream. I bet you someone's tried to do that. All right. Let's see here. We got the war plan finished. Let's talk to Tyrael and see what he's got for us. Mac and cheese gummy. I'm not sure about that. No Barb fan? Ban this guy. I mean, I don't know. Like, Barb just doesn't speak to me. I don't know what it is. That's what I've gotten to play so far. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you're... So, did you do Whirlwind this season, or did you do the Brobarian, the Cliptis build with all the Brobarians? I'm curious. Or maybe you did like a Bleed build or something. Renee, sir. Look, I built a Whirlwind Barb. Whirlwind, nice. I built a Barb. I did the things. I spun and won. We did all of the things. We did all the things. What am I doing here? I don't want to do an Infernal Horde. That's for sure. I don't really want to do 2 Hell Tides either. We could do... There's another 2 Hell Tides again. Do I have another one? I do have one more. Oh, okay. So we do Undercity, Pit, Nightmare Dungeon. That works. I found out recently the Rainbow Paddle Pop is basically caramel flavor, yet the caramel box is more expensive and has more calories. I don't know what the Rainbow Paddle Pop is, Zaraf, but that is kind of interesting, though. I'll ban you both because you didn't play. What do you mean? I'm playing Necro right now. I think you're talking about them though. I don't play D4 yet. I'm getting rewards. Yeah, exactly. 6 dots. Exactly. You save up. You're saving up when you finally come around to the good games in life. That's all. That's all it is. All right, let's get our resolve stack built up so we can go ahead and wipe out this Undercity real quick. Made by Streets. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that does not help me at all. I have no idea. I'm not a big popsicle guy, not gonna lie. I would much rather just eat like an ice cream cone or a bowl of ice cream than a popsicle. Brobarian is not broke. I have 12 characters. I bet the Barbs are very happy that they're not completely destroying Melted Heart as much as we thought they were going to. I love chicken flavored ice cream. I think that might be the most illegal thing that we've heard all morning. Chicken flavored ice cream. I'm going Shred Druid anyways. I think I'm gonna start Sorcerer, which I have said many times at this point. But if I don't like it, I am definitely probably gonna play Boulder Druid. Definitely probably gonna play Boulder Druid. Yo, Rage with the 6-month mod anniversary. Holy macaroni, Batman. Mrs. Sus has got a song request now.
Yeah.
Enough by Slipknot? Oh, someone's feeling spicy this morning, apparently. Remind me to be careful when I go downstairs later, guys. Turn it up a little bit for the Mrs. Sus song request. I start Druid and we'll end up with like 100 characters again. How often do you have to delete characters in a new season? You try the Warlock? I did try the Warlock. I tried 2 different builds with the Warlock this season. We did the Apocalypse Warlock, and we also did the Dreadclaw. Was it Dread? I think it's called Dreadclaw. Yep. And we did both of them T12 viable, but they just... I was way more excited for it than they ended up being, so... Never sus, I delete previous characters. Oh, so you go into the new season with a full stack ready to go. Is it just me, or is this song very quiet?
Yeah, it is. Smoke.
Great, now I can barely hold my eyes open, and now I feel sick. Oh, maybe you should go lay down. Maybe you should go lay down. Never play Eternal. Me neither. Me neither. Is Rogue nerfed into the ground, or just nerfed to like pit 120 from 150? I don't know, Zarop. I know in PTR, Rogue was still doing 150s. In PTR, it was still doing 150s. I don't know if they fixed it. I haven't gone into a deep dive on the PTR patch notes or on the patch notes for the season 14 yet. So I don't know if it's... Yeah, PTR is still 150, exactly. So I don't really know, to be honest. I will only save my Sork here if it survives my 150 push tomorrow. Oh. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Eternal is only for the hard no season, but ever evolve build its true build. I mean, people do play Eternal. It's just not for me. And good morning, Googly Moogly. How you doing, sir? I didn't hear any specific things about the Rogue nerfs. But man, I can't lie. I do kind of hope they come in heavy, though. I do hope they come in heavy. Me too. I want buffs. Buffs for what? What's Eternal? So Eternal Realm is the season that never ends. Like seasonal realm is the one that updates every season, and then all of your seasonal characters get moved over to the Eternal Realm, and they stay there forever, potentially, if you keep them there.
If it's not hardcore.
I personally don't care about the nerfs if builds can comfortably speedrun T12. I want everything to be able to speedrun T12 though. But here's the thing though, like if everything's speedrunning T12 and like pit 120, and then you have one or two builds that are destroying 150, then everyone feels like they have to play one of those two builds, and then it's just kind of boring for the entire season. So they definitely need to do something. They really have to do something. Not as heavy as a few seasons after Death Trap got slapped to the ground. Yeah. Death Trap. Yeah. Poor Death Trap. And now Death Trap hasn't even made it back at all. Eternal, no season buffs is not buff, no build up. It's true, and get the best. Yeah, the balancing team at Diablo. In the Campfire Chat yesterday, they had like the lead balancer in Diablo, and honestly, I'm surprised the guy had working appendages. Not gonna lie. Like, what balance? Like, what are we talking about? Balance. The Sorcerer just had like 6 seasons in a row. Back in 3 seasons. Death Trap hasn't been good in forever, though. Light blue. All right, give me 1 second to get a safe spot, and we will change the LED colors back to light blue. Oh, I did not kill that. There we go. Okay. Turn the music back down a little bit. Death Trap is just hard to get geared. Start using it. It's one of those. Well, it used to be. I don't know if it is now anymore. But it used to be one of those builds that was very gear dependent to get to a good spot. Gotcha. So for every new season, you have to make a new character for that season. Correct, Johnny. That is 100% accurate. Now, you can continue to play your old characters on the Eternal Realm if you want to keep playing them. But if you want to enjoy the new seasonal content, you will need to change it. You will need to make new characters from scratch every season. Okay, light blue's black. I would like to get a Frost Sork on top of the Sork builds, though. I mean, I'm not a big Fire fan, although I do enjoy Fireball Sork. Fireball Sork is actually quite fun, in my opinion. I don't know if it'll work the same way that it used to, so it does make me a little nervous. I don't know if it'll be like Mario bouncing Betty build or what's going to happen, but at least it's not just something else that we've done again. At least it's a Meteor or Fireball, so... like maybe next season, the PON season, Frostfire. I'm really curious to see if Fists of Fate comes back next season, because the 30% increase on Fists of Fate is going to be nice. AoE's, yeah, Fireball AoE is crazy. One Fireball and you wipe out like an entire screen. Several seasons ago as an enchantment, yep, 100%, 100%. There are 9 viable builds for Sork depending on nukes. I mean, but what are you saying is viable? Because the only thing that's good this season is Ball Lightning. And nothing else is viable compared to Ball Lightning. So it depends on how you define viable. Like, T12 viable? I have no idea. I don't know if Frozen Orb is T12 viable this season. Add lightning spear, fire with fire multi-frost. I mean, we're definitely going to have to try it out. We're going to try a fire build, and we're going to try frozen orb for Diablo this season. There's a lot to come. Oh, there's definitely a lot to come. Like, it's impossible to tell. I'm excited. I am also excited. Yes. All right, we do need to go do a pit real quick. Just read stream title. Do you know you don't need to give us more reasons not to fly? I mean, just don't put your tray table, your tray table down. That's all. If you need to eat, then go apparently to the bathroom. Eating off of your toilet in the bathroom of an airplane is apparently less dangerous than eating off of a tray table. You know? Drink a Red Bull. True. Also viable. I'm excited to see the squish. The season has been way too broken and bugged. Honestly, with the way they were talking about it in the Campfire Munkin, I don't know if the squish is going to be quite as big as we expected it. Not gonna lie. I will be shocked. Let me rephrase that. I will not be shocked if the majority of classes don't have multiple builds over 120. I will be shocked if all classes, most classes, there'll be one class that's just bottom tier, right? Paladin, Necro, you know, it's not going to be Rogue, obviously, but usually Paladin or Necro lately. I'll be shocked if all but a couple classes don't have multiple builds over 130 next season. I think the squish got unsquished a little bit from the PTR. Depending if I can fly safely with the PS5, I may have to miss Season 14. Well, hopefully not, but if you do, it is what it is, sir. I'm away for 4 weeks interstate for work. Yeah, but Season 14 is going to be a full season. We're going to have let me rephrase that. We should have a full 3 months for Season 14, so you should be fine. Yo, Snip Chap, good morning, sir. But 120 isn't high. Every build should be able to hit 120. I'm saying whatever, like, the average build is for next season. I think we're going to have multiple builds for every class that are going to be able to do that. They were talking in the PTR era about how you were going to get lucky to have a build doing more than 120, and I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I don't think that's going to be the way it is anymore. My streak, what happened? I am not sure, sir. The streaks do get reset, but I didn't stream yesterday, so I don't know why you would have missed it. I'll be cheeky and say sus, and a bunch be willing to power level and help gear up. Probably. I'm also getting ready to go overseas, so weekends are full with that too. Yeah. I get it. It happens. Snip Chat with a 90. Not bad, sir. Not bad at all. Just saying that if you want to reach 140 plus, you need to grind your ass off for gear and such. But that's how it should be. You shouldn't be able to put a rogue together and 10 minutes later be doing a 150. Like, that needs to be fixed immediately when it happens. They're resetting at the moment. It's a bug. Ask Drugs, I should beat 100 streak. It's a reset a few times. Oh. I didn't realize that's what's happening. I had not heard that, but I appreciate the heads up, Darkwing. I don't really need to do that at the moment. I do need to do a dungeon, so let's go do a nightmare dungeon real quick. Exactly, and no immortal builds as well. That's just ridiculous. Yes, I agree. Immortal builds takes literally all of the skill required out of the game. Like, if you're immortal, like, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to care about, you know, mechanics. You don't have to care about HP and armor and any of the other defensives. Like, all you got to do is stack. You hit the requirement for the immortal, and then just stack damage. And like that's I mean, that might be fun for some people, but like what are we even talking about? Grab the chest. Okay. Exactly, in order. We'll probably use the implementation of the use point thing Twitch started. Oh, that could make sense, Zaraf. I didn't even consider that. But if that is true... Yeah, most likely, if you lost a streak, then you're not going to be able to get it back, unfortunately. But it's okay. I know you guys enjoy your streaks, and I enjoy seeing the high streak numbers, but you guys already know my stance. I just like that you guys show up and hang out. Whether it's for a couple minutes or a long time. But I understand. Losing it does suck, especially when you're not actually responsible for losing the streak. Okay. Speaking of streaks, Mama Sus coming in with a 205 this morning. Holy macaroni. One cheat, watching a VOD, just watch 10 minutes of it. It's either 10 or 12 minutes. I don't know exactly what it is, but it is a little bit, yeah. I'm here every day, so who needs it? Exactly. Just show up and hang out, say hi, and I appreciate it. As cool as the whole streak thing is, the streak thing is kind of cheeky. The streak thing is kind of cheeky and a little feels bad because it's like FOMO, and no one really enjoys FOMO. So, damn, you're spreading. I mean, you know, we do a little something over here, Johnny. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to Tyrael real quick. Collect our goodies. We got a couple upgrades for the war plans. Let's go ahead and knock those out real quick. Put that there. Put this here. Abilities I don't really care about. We'll do the damage there. It's a flex, but not necessary. Exactly. It is a flex, not necessary. And I'm not a big fan of FOMO stuff. Not a big fan of companies using FOMO to pad their numbers. Shredding? Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant speeding. Like speeding through. To be fair, this is only Torment 8 because this is the 8th Hardcore Necro that we've had to do. So we haven't quite gotten back up to the level we were at. They have to watch more than 5 minutes on mobile. So for VODs, you have to watch more than 10 minutes on VODs. Live streams is less. That I do know there is a difference. So we're going to do Pit, Nightmare, Pit, Undercity, Nightmare. Okay, I do like that one. Okay. Yeah, they got a warning about the reset. Oh. Yo, I like the little dancing guy there, Darkwing. Easy to keep. Usually. Live is 5, VOD is 10. Yep, I thought it was something about there. It's profits? Oh, that makes sense. I was saying, it looks familiar, but I don't know where it's from. Is that what Blit does with D4 to make them play more? Bloody? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of FOMO. I think FOMO is a really scummy practice to get people to do the thing that you want them to do. Like, don't get me wrong. It works. It works really, really well. But it still doesn't mean I'm a fan of it. Oh, I got stuck there. Okay.
Fear of missing out.
What is FOMO? FOMO stands for fear of missing out, like Lex just said. Lots of companies use it. Twitch uses it because of the whole streak system. Video games use it because they'll give out limited time things that you can never get again. Retail companies use it all the time. Like, basically every major corporation uses it these days, and it's just kind of crappy. We have some buffs on Bone Necro Season 14. Wait, do we actually, Ironic? I haven't checked out the skill-specific changes coming for the season. I just watched the Campfire Chat yesterday, and that was it. I have FOMO about not being in Boston with all the Scottish soccer fans. Wait, so you're saying you want to be in Boston with the Scottish? You don't even like soccer, though. What? Yes, I do. Wait, what? Since when? Drinking culture is insane. Well, yeah, I mean, true. I'm up here drinking adult beverages as we speak while playing Hardcore Necromancer in Diablo 4. And actually, I need another one. I might need to run downstairs real quick, chat, and make another adult beverage real quick. I also need to get some emerald fragments. There we go. Yeah, but you don't drink them out of all alcohol in a day? Wait. Did that happen somewhere? Did somebody drink an area completely dry recently? I feel like I'm missing some important details. I also feel like I don't need those specific... Scots in Boston? Wait, there's no way they drink Boston dry. I don't believe that. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, chat. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Okay, so there's multiple of you saying it right now. Okay, so maybe that's not wrong. I got to the head of the dealership today. It'll be fun. Yo, nice, Ultramarine. Look it up. Okay, alright, I'll look it up. They send me all of the bills. Greetings from hell. Yo, what's up, Slayer? How you doing, brother? Scotland can fucking drink? I mean, compared to me, like, anybody could fucking drink. Yo, American Outlaw, good morning, brother. The heat wave? Oh, I am in quite the opposite situation, Slayer. It was so nice working outside last night. It was so nice. Alright, we got a pretty long message from Mama Sus here. Let's see what she has to say. I wonder if she's got some extraordinary proof for our extraordinary claims here. Descended on Boston for the World Cup and literally drank the city dry. They consumed 4 times as much Boston lager as a typical holiday weekend, forcing emergency beer deliveries at local bars. Wow. Well, shit. It looks like the extraordinary claims have been extraordinarily backed up. That's crazy, because Boston is one of the towns that's kind of like... I mean, there's literally a drink called a Boston Lager. There's not a Charlotte Lager. There's no Los Angeles Lager. It's a Boston Lager. They literally have a drink named after them. They can drink. Oh, I got free prisoners. I was wondering what was going on. Still need one more prisoner somewhere. But where? He's got to be over here, right? When I played darts, there was a Scottish guy. Okay, I had a normal pint of beer glass. This guy drank out of a 5-liter vase? What? And here I am over here drinking a tiny little cup of something. They apparently good more before they came and still drunk them dry. Holy crap. That is wild. Dang, man. And they're probably walking around like it's just another Tuesday. I didn't want to believe as much as Aussies can put them back, but that's nuts. Yeah, Aussies are pretty well known for that as well, to be honest. Not joking, he drank those as fast as I could finish my pint. God, that's nuts. And I can't imagine having like more than like a couple an hour. I cannot drink. Cannot drink at all. But it's bars having the shortage, not grocery or liquor stores. Yeah, but usually those bars have like kegs on kegs on kegs on kegs. Like, we're not talking about some little shack out in the middle of nowhere. These are Boston bars. There's more than 1 million people that live in and around Boston, and probably way more than 1 million people. What's the population of the greater Boston area? The greater Boston area has over 5 million people. That's crazy. Now, they probably only drink like actual Boston Dry, but still. Do you do? No, I don't think anyone really does PvP, Johnny. There is one hardcore guild. Actually, I think there might be 2 hardcore guilds that focus on PvP, but generally, it's not really a thing, as far as I understand. Imagine having to leave your house for a bar. Imagine having to leave your house. Well, if it's Boston, how small the bars and the storage? Older Chicago bars aren't that big? Maybe. But I'm sure there's big bars in Boston too, though. I mean, I'm a big guy, 6'6", I can handle a crate of beer with ease, but this dude, he was something else. Yeah. You know what isn't something else? His liver. Or what's left of it. They also drink their planes dry on the flights over? What? Yo, Star Knight, how you doing today, brother? That's crazy. Holy crap. We do a PvP at the end of the season to kill all the hardcore characters, but it's just fun between... Yeah, we kind of do like a community thing at the end of the hardcore season. Like Lex said, but that's really about it. Nothing too crazy. His liver should look like a skippy ball. I don't know what a skippy ball is, but maybe like a wiffle ball. That's what Google says. I mean, I would believe it. I don't know why they would report on something like that if it weren't true.
Did you set up the YouTube streams with different titles, or you just got random like that?
Yeah, so the YouTube vertical and the YouTube shorts are YouTube vertical and YouTube horizontal. They are recommended to have separate titles because they have different search engine optimizations.
I see.
Yeah, at least that's what I read. How true that is, I don't know, but... There we go. Pick up all of these goods. Those big balls where kids sit on? Wait, what?
Bouncing ball. The bouncing ball.
Politicians signed temporary order to allow bars to serve till 3 a.m. Interesting. Skippy balls where you sit on them. Oh, that's what the big bouncing balls kids. Now it makes sense. Now it makes a little bit more sense. Was listening to Void from the other day. Did you kid sort his PPE out of the factory? I don't think his issue has been so much of a PPE situation lately, as much as it's been him being comfortable with what he's doing around dangerous equipment and been going too fast. Like, have you ever heard the saying, slow is smooth, smooth is fast? Well, he tried to skip the slow is smooth part and go straight to the fast part, and he got caught up a little bit. He's fine. Like, he's okay. But yeah. All right. Is anything else here? Razor plate. Do we need to put we probably put the razor plate charm away. There we go. Do I need any of this? I don't need that. I don't need that. We can combine them in here. The Fast and the Furious. Yes, but only if it's Tokyo Drift Edition. Oh, we got a gold drop charm. A gold drop seal. Interesting. I don't really need it, but okay. Was it? Oh, he's from the VOD the other day. Yeah, he's doing better now. He's doing better. He's still very new, so glad to hear. I know what it's like to not want to ruffle feathers at work due to anxiety. Yeah, but he's only 18 years old, so he doesn't really know, what companies have to do and what he can ask for and what he should or shouldn't ask for. So I get it. I get the anxiety and, all of that stuff that goes on to it. But at the same time, he needs to take care of himself, so. And we made him understand that. We made sure he understood. All right, hop in here. Just a baby. Oh, yeah, he's only 18 years old. He's only 18 years old. And apparently the other day he expressed to Mrs. Sus how he's interested in just saying none of this is for me and going into the Marines. And Mrs. Sus was not too thrilled, to say the least. So we're going to see what kind of conversation we can have with him to encourage him to make the best decision for his future. Do what makes you happy. We only live once. We only do live once. We only live once. As someone who is in the military, I fully support anyone who wants to join the military. As much as I support anyone who wants to go into the military, there are better ways to go about it. If you're dead set, I get it. I'm not going to tell you not to join. But there are better paths than some others. So the very least I can do as a veteran is to make sure that he takes the best path available for him. The Boston shortage is no small feat. With the holiday and the FIFA World Cup, it was reported that St. Adam downtown Boston tap room reported about 3,000 to 4,000 pints were served. Oh my god. Holy crap. Pints were served, which is 70 to 90 empty kegs. That's insane. If you want to join the military, join the Air Force and choose a desk job. I would agree. Not everyone, though, can get a desk job. What is more important, in my opinion, than just getting a desk job is getting a job that will at least give you a security clearance. Because if and when you decide to get out, that security clearance makes your job market, your job search, your attractiveness to recruiters way, way higher. Like, you go immediately to the front of the board when you see that kind of stuff. So, if you must go military, go Air Force. My daughter is a captain in the Air Force and loves it. Yes. As someone who grew up about an hour south of Quantico, which is a massive Marine base in Virginia, as someone who did 6 years in the Army National Guard, I know most of the things to push him towards. It's just a matter of convincing him. And we were all 18 at one point. We know how much we listened to our parents back then, so all I can do is try. All I can do is try. And hope that he listens for once in his life. Learn to type really fast. Exactly. Type as quick as you can. Hey, look, someone's got to type up the documents, right? Be the best that you can. Most important thing, Sus, is get a job that you enjoy doing. It's hard to know if you're going to enjoy it, though. It's hard to know if you're going to enjoy it, though. There's pros and cons to the military, but mostly cons that only hit you after you get out. Some of the big cons hit you after you get out. But, you know, it's just different for everyone. I joined, served, and did me in 11 Bravo, not on cocktail. I did the right things, I guess, but no chance in hell. I disgrace my military in one serving of... Exactly. Big Papa Plump. Big Papa Plump, I heard you get a question called out in the community campfire chat the other day. What's up, brother? How you doing? Thanks for the raid, sir. Or learn how to fly drones. Yes, but they're already using fully AI automated drones, so I don't know how viable or how much longer that's going to be viable. What are we doing now? We're doing another dungeon. Sweet. I was in 11 Bravo. I can agree with you. Yeah, so I was 13 Bravo. Rage was 11 Bravo, and we have a bunch of other veterans in Twitch chat as well. Doing all right. Yeah, it was interesting yesterday. I had to have them read that. Yeah, I heard them read your name. I was like, I know that guy. That was pretty cool, though. It was a good question, too. It was a good question. One that I hadn't really thought of, so it was good to hear someone call out something that wasn't just obvious. I was 11 Bravo as well, and I'm now 30 years old and not able to walk without assistance in the form... Oh, my God. Holy crap. Okay, now we're safe. The form of a walker that has the best name ever. It's called the F-22 Rollator. Wait, what? Oh, gotta get ready to pick up the shift and do patrol. You almost died. Almost, but we're still here. Almost. I had to get you a little excited before your shift, sir. Had to get you a little excited before you shift. You know that. So are you just burning through maps to get the done? I started doing that with running Lower Tower Pits and running around Torment 10. Not quite for that particular reason. More so because I've already lost basically 7 characters in the last 2 weeks, and I really don't want to start over again this close to the end of season. I don't want to start over quite yet, so I also don't have a full set of extra gear at this point either. There we go. Clear out this one a little bit more. So we just got to travel to the end here, it looks like. And, okay, so we slayed that guy. We'll grab the Herodric artifact. The F-22 Rollator was named after the F-22 Raptor, obviously, and it makes me giggle. Yeah. Yo, Darth, good morning, sir. How you doing, Darth? You know what movie I watched recently, chat, that I had seen clips of in the past, but never really gave it a chance? I watched the movie with Bryan Cranston and Kevin Hart, where Bryan Cranston is in a wheelchair and Kevin Hart is like his caretaker. That was a really good movie yesterday, or the other day. It was a good movie. I highly recommend. One of the best movies that I've seen in quite a while. Yo, back up to 3. I appreciate it, Darth. How you been, sir? The Upside? Yes, that's what it's called. I remember it was called Up Something, but I didn't remember exactly what it was. But yes, The Upside. Great movie. Really, really good movie. I very much enjoyed it. Wait, where am I going? Oh, here it is. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Is it? I'm so confused here. I mean, I guess it's got to be this way, right?
Yeah.
I didn't remember this being the entrance, but okay. Can I please? There we go. Okay, and then we just stand in the trap. Sure, that's exactly what we were hoping for. The way you didn't go. Exactly. Ooh, Star Knight coming in with a 69 on an original roll. Yo, GG, Star Knight. You win for the day. Nobody can beat you at this point. You were the first one to get 69, and you didn't have to re-roll it for the day. Heck yeah, brother.
You can try and re-roll, see if you get another 69.
Bro, that would be crazy. Could you imagine if someone insta-rolled a 69 and then they re-rolled for another 69? I feel like I'd have to gift them a sub or something. Be like, that'd be nuts.
Poor Flynn, he didn't get that 69.
Oh, yeah. Poor Flynn. Yeah, R.I.P. Flynn's roll that one day. I remember that. He wasn't aware that 69 was the best roll. All right. We don't need any of that gear. Let's pop these open here real quick. Get absolute garbage from there. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Don't need any of that. We do need to get a better weapon, though. We get a better weapon, and we'll get more damage. Also, I don't want to try again. I was lucky I got it once. You were. You absolutely were lucky that you got it once. And I do not blame you for not wanting to roll again. All right, there we got one of these in the pit. We're going to go here. So now we can get more levels up in the pit. Let's see here. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to go get a little bit more gems. Gem fragments. I think I need to get some more emeralds. If we do 50 emeralds, that should give me enough. All right, so if I go here and do a 70, I should be able to do a 70, right? Just Joe it. Exactly. Of course. What else could you possibly do? All right, a little bit of spin to win to get us warmed up to go blasting through. Do it. Risk it all. Wait, what are we risking it all for? Okay, laters. Y'all got to go protect these idiots from themselves. That sounds about right. Enjoy, sir. Stay cool. Stay dry. Stay out of the sun. All of the things. And have a good day. And safe. Make sure you stay safe. Yeah, I think we can do pit 70s, chat. I don't know, but I would say that this is looking pretty good.
That's what it looks in the beginning, and 3 or 4 pits later, there is something on the ground that doesn't let you move.
Yeah, and then we get our foot stuck on a pebble and then die to vulnerability and explosions and all of the things. But we have crabs here. We're one-shotting the crabs with ease. And crabs are usually one of the more tankier mobs in the game, so if we could find some...
This season, when it came to terrain, it was the most difficult one. Like getting stuck in the smallest hole ever.
Oh, yeah. I feel like the hallways this season, there's like, they added new zones for dungeons and towers and pits and all of those things. I feel like there's more skinny dungeons now than there ever has been before.
That's true.
Ooh, list. Good try, sir. I respect the try. Laters, enjoy, sir. Have a good day, and I will talk to you soon. More Gamba? More Gamba, brother. Absolutely more Gamba. You can always ask Lex, or actually any of the mods, to be honest, for a raffle. They can do raffles whenever they want. That gives everyone a chance to win more Gamba points. For free. Alright, so this is an easy level up here. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Before I go, yes, send me the link to the people for the meta card. For what?
It was for Rage.
Oh, okay. Yo, what's up, AK? How you doing, brother? Because I completely forgot about that, and my therapist brought up me possibly getting one outside of the VA if I could. Yo, that'd be sick. Let's go. First win. I agree. There is more when that came from, sir. We should probably get amulets. How did you like the DLC? Pros and cons. I think the pros greatly outweighed the cons. The campaign was amazing. Warlock was a big disappointment. The cube is probably the best thing Diablo has ever done in Diablo 4. What DLC? The new one, though. Lord of Hatred. Balancing was a joke. What other things? Cube was good. War Plans is good. It needs some minor tweaks. I'm happy that the tower is finally going into 1.0. Hopefully they fulfill their promise with the pit and do some interesting things in the pit. I don't know what they could possibly do, but hopefully they do something. The story was awesome. I'm glad we finally killed Mephisto. Fishing died as fast as it started. Yes, it did. Hopefully they have some way to bring it back. I don't know what they could possibly do, but anything, honestly. Echoing Hatreds, big positive. Hopefully they can do more with that. Trying to think what other things I might be missing. Sets and talismans are kind of exactly what I expected, where basically if you're going to play a build, you have to use this set with it to be viable, so that wasn't too surprising. You think they'll bring Bale into 4? I think that if you believe the lore heads, they will bring Bale in next, followed by Diablo last. And from the nuggets of information that I have read about the lore, I believe it. 100% believe it. And one thing, too, fix War, the copy 4 filter in the console necessary so you can... Oh, see, I am not a console player, Wild Sander. So if that's a complaint, then I'd have to believe you, because I don't know anything about console. I know nothing about console experience. I know they need to do fishing. Just take it out of the game. It has nothing to do with Diablo whatsoever. I mean, if some people enjoyed it, okay. It is what it is. I thought we killed Diablo in 3. Well, I mean, we killed Diablo in 1, 2, and 3. So, I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Kill him every time.
I mean, that's fair. We should kill him every time. So, I think if they wanted to prolong a season, it's probably more to have materials drop to craft and upgrade armor and weapons, and just cube everything to make end gear. Hopefully, they can make crafting materials not feel so... Ooh, I hate Infernal Hordes. Hopefully, they can up the crafting material drop rate so it doesn't feel quite so bad, because it definitely feels bad right now. There are some that I just feel like I never get. Sorry, T9. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. We can't copy the filter loot on console. Yeah. I figured that's what you meant. And if that's... I'm assuming that's true. That sucks. That really, really, really sucks. I do need to do another pit. Let's bump it up to 75 this time. AK with a 15 streak. I appreciate you, brother. It's honestly not bad to make one. Yeah, but it's probably also not bad to just implement the easy thing for people as well. Because listless people like you and me, we're not the majority. we are so far away from the majority that we're basically not even playing the same game. And I think sometimes we lose sight of that. Because people like you and me are on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're grinding the games, we're surrounding ourselves with people who play the same way. But we're more rare than the top 1%. We're like the top 0.1%. And some people just want the easy copy and paste. They want to take Cliptus's build for the Brobarian, and they just want to copy and paste his loot filter in, and that's it. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. Yeah, but the reason I say it's not that bad, my housemate who doesn't play any form of game with loot filters, got D4 recently, was able to set up a loot filter after just a few minutes. Yeah. I believe that. But they could literally probably have one developer sit down and implement that feature into console, especially since it's already in PC. And he'll tell you himself he's dumb. Well, I wouldn't actually ask, but I'll believe you. I'm not a blaster, I run the short bus. Run the short bus. Only someone who runs the short bus would say they run the short bus and not drive the short bus. Building from scratch gives more knowledge. It does. I 100% agree with you. Just like playing solo self-found hardcore gives you more knowledge. But some people work for 12 hours. They don't want knowledge. They want to turn the game on. They want to copy Rob's build or Makuna's build or whatever the fun build is for the season. And they just want to smash monsters. Then that's it. And if there's something very easy that Diablo can do to make their life that much more enjoyable, and it's a very small thing, I don't think it's a big ask. Don't have enough time and budget. I mean, probably. Only D4 with top 1. Yeah, true. In PoE 2, you can copy the filter on console. I think I mean, he's not asking for much. He's just asking to be able to copy and paste loot filters on console. It's not a crazy ask, in my opinion. Honestly, I'm surprised it doesn't already have that. I feel like if you're going to have loot filters that have codes that you can do that with, that just kind of like an easy step number 2. You want to have fun and clear the room with 1 skill. Well, maybe 2. Maybe. I asked him if he was one day because he's doing some dumb stuff. He responded with a straight face. Now that I think about it, I might actually be dumb. That sounds about accurate. Not hard, maybe? It shouldn't be hard. I don't think it should be very hard at all. We want to have fun and clear room with 1 skill. Already a lot of stuff in the office. A lot of stuff in the office. I ain't got nothing in my office, brother. Let's be real, loot filters aren't even needed unless you're super endgame with min-maxers. That's kind of a fair point. That's kind of a fair point. That's an interesting argument to make. I could see that being, yeah. I could, that makes sense, honestly. I don't know if I'm even going to play solo self-found. I don't usually see people unless a world boss or briefly in Hell Titans, and I always appreciate having people around. I think the people that are going to be in solo self-found are going to be the people who want to take the tower serious. I think that's going to be their place. Who are these seriously competitive people? But it is going to be a niche. It is going to be a small niche group of people for sure. Every other ARPG has exportable filters, don't they? I mean, I don't really play other ARPGs, Red Hawk, to be honest. I couldn't answer that. What's a loot filter? Is that like an add-on, like WoW? No, so the loot filter is just in-game. Honestly, I don't know that I've ever even used it before. Is it
You
in...
haven't.
Let's not look for the loot filter in the middle of a pit on hardcore.
Yeah, probably.
It's in-game system, Johnny. Basically, it is exactly what it is. You put into the filter what kind of gear you want to show up on your screen. That way, you don't have to pick up everything and then go through it in town to figure out what you want. Whatever you tell the filter you want to see, that's the only stuff you'll see. It's exactly what it sounds like. And it's not an add-on. It is an in-game feature at this point. I've just never used it, so I have no idea where it's at. Find it in just 1 second. Should have the boss dead here. There we go. And then where's my bubble? There's the bubble. Okay. Even if I play next season, I may only do SSF. I get it. I'm interested in SSF, but being the type of Twitch creator, content creator that I am, I can't. I just can't. Options, I'll use it when specific farming ancestral items for certain bosses, like the Frost Ring from the Beast and Ice. Yep. So we're in
Maybe gameplay?
options. Gameplay?
Maybe.
Graphics, sound, gameplay. Options, leave game, Diablo, credit, season, reliquaries, map collection, social, clan, shop. Gameplay? Oh, it is in gameplay?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's right here. Open loot filter. Oh, there you go. It's right there. Something I probably won't use. Yeah, honestly, I've never used it. I didn't even know where it was at, to be honest. I just pick up everything and sell it, so, you know, whatever. Which is probably best for me on hardcore because I probably need all of the materials I can get. You can set it to show when you hit escape. Oh, interesting. I can't play without loot filter. I mean, it probably does add a massive quality of life upgrade for a lot of people. I could see that. 100%. Frostburn. I really don't need Frostburn. We're going to go get rid of that. All right, how much Obabos? 620 Obabos. Not very many. Do I have any Obabo? No. We got Forgotten Wisdom, Dungeon Delve. Interesting. It just filters out things that aren't ancestral. Everything else just goes to your stash to rip later. They really need to make the change that the community is asking for listless. I'm sure you'll agree with this, but whatever your loot filter doesn't show, once you leave that area and it doesn't show that item, just needs to be auto salvage. It really can't be that hard. So you could go 8 boss kills and not have any loot show up. That would, I get that. I could see why that would be good. They need to update loot filter to auto salvage. Literally just exactly what I said, Red. Exactly what I said. You and I are on the same page, brother. All right, I wonder if I can craft one here. Do I have some good news for you? Oh, some good news. I like good news. So let's do two-handed mace. While it's not auto-salvaging, it turns everything that's not unique to gold. Just renewed my Sec Plus cert. I don't know what that is, but you sound very excited, so good. I'm glad to hear that, Throat Hugs. Congratulations. Yeah, I cannot craft those. Gotta do your war table? Yeah, probably. I need to go do another one of these. Another Undercity. One more day to work after that long weekend. Yo, I'm on my weekend right now, AK, and it's great. I only show ancestrals and aspect upgrades, and I do not miss mats. Yeah, I get that. I just sell everything. You also didn't lose 8 hardcore characters in a week either, so, you know, that adds a little spiciness to the situation. I only show ancestrals, aspect upgrades, and ancestral seals. Interesting. I seem to have a real bottleneck with Forgotten Souls, so I've got all legendaries. You get pretty good amount of Forgotten Souls from mythics. You also get quite a few Forgotten Souls by transmuting them at the Alchemist. I lost more than that on hardcore. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'm just bad at the game then. That'd be very possible. I could just be bad at the game. What is SEC and CERT?
Cyber Security Certification says.
Nice. Nice. You lost 15 hardcore characters? Damn. I mean, I knew you lost a few, but I thought it was way less than what I lost. Damn, brother. Oh, there's the one bad guy back here. Not anymore. Going for a long ride with my bike, 400 kilometers. Hopefully it's a motorcycle and not a bicycle. Because if it's a 400-kilometer bicycle ride, bro, you'd be crazy. Absolutely crazy. At least that's the only SEC Plus cert I can think of. Probably. 5 alone was the unknown killers. Surprise! I'm not gonna even say a word. Not even gonna jinx myself. A lot before known what Elemental Entombment did. Oh, yeah, that's one of the big ones. That is one of the big ones, sir. Dang, I forgot about transmuting souls at the Alchemist. Yeah, if you haven't done it at all, you can probably get quite a bit. Quite a bit. Also, if you have a bunch of Resplendent Sparks saved up, craft all of the mythic caches that you can just to salvage them at the blacksmith. You will get a ton of Forgotten Souls that way as well. Like a surprising number of Forgotten Souls. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty bad at Diablo right now. Oh, we all gotta start somewhere. Don't feel bad, Johnny. Don't feel bad at all, sir. Just play whatever you play to have fun. That's all that matters. Play to have fun, sir. Got my 4-beat? Your 4-beat? What's a 4-beat? Motorcycle, of course. Hey, look, I mean, there might be some people out there who enjoy riding bicycles for 400 kilometers. I'm just saying. Lost my hardcore paladin last night. Bro, I've lost so many characters. I've lost multiple characters. I've had 2 different days this season where I've lost multiple hardcore characters in a single stream. I think the other day I lost 3 in one stream. I lost 2 from which one was the Sork for the test to see if I could reach level 34 in 2.5 hours. Died at 33. Oh, dang. What number Necro we on? Yo, buds, we're on number 8 still, sir. Numero 8. All right, let's go kill Aravar real quick. Unfortunately, due to a very limited amount of playtime and a very unfortunate hardcore death, I've only gotten 1 mythic item. That is unfortunate, sir. Well, if you're feeling particularly spicy, I do have, like, 8 Mephisto keys. If you're feeling particularly spicy one day. Lost my barb the day I got Tyraels and Starless to the Butcher. Yeah, Butcher is a bitch. Oh, I don't even have any keys to open it. That's fine. Are you really playing hardcore if you don't lose at least 1 character per week? Probably not. And if you're not losing 1 character a week, you're probably not playing it the right way. Remember, chat, if you watch a stream from D4 category, you'll get a drop. A sword cosmetic. Oh, baby. I gave you like 29. Was it 29? I thought it was only like 8. Whatever you gave me, I still have left. But I didn't think it was 29. I might just be an idiot. That's probably more likely, is I'm just an idiot. I definitely haven't used any of them. I need to slay the giant boys. Doo-da, doo-da. I really appreciate it, but I'm only up to T9. I would predict another unfortunate death. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. At least 1. I know it's above 25. I think it was 29. You might be right. Whatever you gave me, I still have. I did not use nor lose any of them. I immediately put them in my stash because I knew that if I kept them on my person, they'd be gone. 1 GA boots. We'll take some 1 GA boots. I almost died to the Butcher in the first little cave in the beginning of the game and immediately left it. Yeah. Yeah, I lost, was it a Necro? I think I lost a Necro to a Butcher this season. I do believe so.
I don't remember. Jinx has 3 mythic tribute if you want to run them.
I have 3 mythic tributes if you want to run them. 3? I actually don't think that I need them. At least not right now. I'm going to keep my Harlequin crest on at the moment. Because I do like the survivability. And I've had really bad luck with the air perditions, to be honest. You got 3 as well, and 5 treasure breaches, just let me know. I think I'm good at the moment. I'm not really pushing for anything in particular. Because I really don't want to lose another character for the season. I would really like to keep this one till the end. For Forgotten Souls, I don't need the souls. All right, let's go over here and grab our bird box real quick. What do we got? Garbage. All straight garbage. All right, let's see here. He doesn't need souls. He just wants the skeletons. I don't even need skeletons. I just want big damage bone spirits.
Skeleton, souls, exactly, bone spirits.
Yeah, those things. I feel like we're going to bump it up to 80. I feel like our damage has gotten good enough to bump it up to 80 at this point. All right, a little spin to win to get our resolve stacks up so we're not quite so squishy. What am I looking at for toughness-wise? Almost 10 million toughness? Not bad. I'll take that. Oh, that one does pretty good as a giant emote.
Yeah. Did you see I made for Discord the yum? Yum yum?
Oh, I did not notice a new emote for Discord.
I think it's good for foods and cooking room.
It should be, yeah, I would imagine so. Is it pink like the other ones that you made?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll keep pink and purple for these ones.
Go down this way. Kill those guys. Yep, let's get out of there. Nope, 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 nope. We don't need the fire. Nice, okay. More than halfway. Let's see here. You know what I haven't done yet? I don't think I've gone through and done any of my crafting on any of my items yet this season. Well, not this season, but for this character. I know that we were given all of our items and then we just kind of threw the necessary stuff on, but I don't think we re-rolled any of the stuff in the cube. We might need to do that. Okay. So, we have a bunch of stuff here that we don't need. We can't use any of that, which means we're going to salvage all of this. Okay, so what do we got here? We are the champions, my friends. Let's unique power re-roll the chest. I have one single attuned primordial dust. Only 31 people. Guys, if you haven't checked your susometer yet today, exclamation mark sus. See how suspicious you are. Right now, we have one person with 101%. Oh, two people with 101% and one person with 69. And I am at the bottom. I am literally the lowest person on the totem pole today with 1%. But you could get lower. You could get 0. Okay, so I do need to re-roll this. We have a very bad re-roll here. So let's hope for the best here. 38. It got 1% better. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, that wasn't great. We have gloves. So with the gloves, we need 38 more to hit the All-Sus 69. Yeah, I think the All-Sus 69, that would be a lot. We're going to lock the gloves vulnerable.
There are 83 people here.
There are quite a few people. We're going to lock the vulnerable damage. Wait. No, I don't need to do that. I can literally just re-roll the attack speed. Ooh. But I don't have a lot of Forgotten Souls, though. Can I craft some more Forgotten Souls?
Or you can do the mythic tribute with Jinx.
I could do the mythic tributes with Jinx. Have a good one. I'm going to go to bed, Yo Star Knight. I appreciate you hanging out this morning, brother. I could just do one of these. That'll give me 1,500 more. I like that idea. We'll do this first. And then we could just re-roll. Bursting Bones is pretty good. Bursting Bones is almost max there. So we're gonna... The attack speed is nice, though. Do I want to keep the attack speed? Do we want to re-roll Intelligence instead? I think I'm going to re-roll Intelligence for critical strike damage. Come on. Oh, this is... Haven't gotten it. Okay, so there's one. That's not a very good roll, though. That's... Oh, wait. No, it is a good roll. So it was a 48 out of 50. So that's pretty good. Okay. I don't want to get rid of the movement speed because it's a GA. That's fine. On here, we are definitely going to rework these in the cube. These pants are no bueno. So... This is already good to go, so we don't need to worry about that. What do we need to get rid of? We need to get rid of some utility here. So let's do a chaotic reroll for the utility. Another chaotic reroll for the utility. Okay, so now we have physical resistance. So we take... Chaotic reroll this one? So now we have poison resistance. We don't need poison resistance. So we have healing received. I don't want healing...
Oh, we got a 0.
Oh, shit! Well, now I am no longer winning the bottom of the Susometer. What's up, Fluke? Congratulations, sir. So, healing received. It's not that. Is healing received defensive? I need to go check the charts. To the Discord. Diablo Dirt. Donde está... Okay, so here it is. Protectors tuning. Which one am I looking for? Healing received. Oh no, healing received is the pragmatic tuning. I thought I just had that in there though. Oh, nope, I did not. I guess. Okay. Physical resistance again. Fire resistance. I don't need that either. Lightning resistance. Reap. I don't need reap at all. Hopefully it doesn't roll off my intellect. Please, for the love of God. Okay. Whew. Jeez, damn. Okay, we're good. Oh, let's put the rest of these away. I didn't realize we were running around with so many spicy items there. So we're going to grab those. We're putting that in there. So, what is dodge chance? Dodge chance is protector. Here's the thing though, right? I need to do a protector focused roll. I need it to avoid max life. I need it to hit dodge chance. Please. Okay. Well, now it's life regen and dodge chance. Okay, now it's got fire res. Well, we definitely don't want fire res, so let's re-roll that. Hemorrhage. I don't want hemorrhage. And then goes my intellect. My GA to intellect is gone just like that. That sucks. Do I have another pair of pants in here? Howdy, good morning. I guess I out-bottomed sus today. Yes, you did, sir. How does that feel? This will be the third time I have the low score in the past week. You're on the bottom, and Joe is just killing it up at the top lately. Well, I mean, I guess we just keep working these pants. We have to keep the max life, though. The intellect going down a little bit, whatever. We have to keep the max life, though. Toss one of these in. Oh, never mind. This one. Chaotic reroll this. So I need to put this back in again. We're going to chaotic reroll that. Impairment reduction. We're going to put this in to get rid of the fire res. So now we have impairment, life, and barrier. This should get rid of impairment. Now we have skeletons again. Okay, great. Back to barrier. We are getting so freaking unlucky with these pants. All res. Okay. Now get rid of the fire res. I don't want the poison res. So, season 14 going to be any good? Any cool buffs? Depends on what class you're interested in playing, Matman. The druid is getting quite a few buffs, particularly Boulder Druid. Fire sorcerers are getting some quite nice little increases. I haven't done a super deep dive on the very specifics of the PTR of the patch notes. I've only watched the Campfire Chat so far, but it does seem like there's going to be a little bit of a mix-up. So yes, in capacity. I don't care about potion capacity at all. I don't want fire
sword
resistance either.
cosmetic, it's a two-hand sword. Looks pretty cool.
Oh, you know what does look awesome for next season? I know it's not a free thing that's coming, but the new wings. The new wings from the battle pass look frickin' sick. And I know. They always look really good when they put out the promotional content, but damn, do they look good.
Where do you see them?
Let's see here. So, if you go to let me see if I can find it. At the store, who wants to sub? Yo, if anyone wants a sub. Rage is apparently giving out subs from the store. Let me see if I can find another picture of it. If I just go to image search, can I find it here? I'm looking for it. Yo, Monkin with the Prime sub. You have subbed for a year. Brother, thank you for the fucking support, sir. That is why it's been a year. That's crazy. That's insane, man. I can't believe it's been a year already. Let's see here. See, that's the season. That says PTR. I don't want the PTR stuff. What if I just go search Diablo 4, season 14? I'm not sure. I'll have to go looking for it again later. But they did have a picture of it up, though. And they do look pretty sick. They do look quite nice. I believe Dodge Chance. What was Dodge Chance again? Dodge Chance is in the protection. Son of a bitch. I'm afraid if I do it again, it's going to take away my max life. What gives me... Yo!
Party mode has been unlocked. Spam your memes for free.
Rage with a
Describe the
gifted
next
sub to
song in
Bittersweet Raz. Not sure if you're in here, Raz, but congratulations. Yo, Rage, thank you for the gifted sub, sir. I appreciate that. I'm not I need to re-roll. Wait. No, I could do this. I could do this. I can re-roll it here. Yeah, the dodge chance.
Compromised. We have a disruption in the
Give
sanctuary
me.
Unknown entity. Uploading
I don't want to spend a lot here. I just want regeneration.
The song is being created. Keep the train alive for 3 minutes to unlock it. The alarm is ringing. The sirens are blaring. It's not a ghost in the machine. It's not a bug. It is wicked. Monken 1991 is currently our top supporter.
I just want the essence regeneration. I just want the essence regeneration. And then, yo, what's up, Romeo? How you doing, brother? Life regeneration. Top supporter. Bum. You're doing? I mean, it's better than not doing, though, to be honest. I mean, we're definitely going to take the intellect, I guess, for right now. Nice! 79. Oh, there we go. Essence regeneration. Okay. So now we have max life, armor, all res, and essence regeneration.
Chat, your brand new track is ready.
I guess you can't just get everything you need all at once, but I don't find this crafting gamble fun. I could see why you don't find it fun, but it definitely, they needed something. Alright, we're gonna do something spicy here, chat. We're gonna transfigure our gloves. These are really good gloves. Indestructible. Well, shit. Alright, let's transfigure the pants. What do we get on the pants? Item quality. I'll take the item quality. Transfigure the boots. What do we get on our boots? 209 intellect. Okay, I'll take intellect. Honestly, this weapon isn't great, so we're just gonna throw a transfigure on it just to see what happens. Indestructible. Well, that sucks. I don't think I have the hang of it like you do, so it's just kind of an aggravation I'm trying to avoid.
Oh no.
I get it, Fluke. I get it. It can be a little annoying, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad.
We need another injection.
That is a good emote, sir. That is a very good emote. You don't see Powerpuff Girls too often on Twitch anymore these days. Yo, Kid Icarus coming in with a follow. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the follow. Welcome to the channel. You already know I'm highly suspect, and we play a lot of Diablo 4 here. And I'm also the truck driving gamer dad.
Time remaining.
Definitely did that out of order. So we're going and take away the max life and the armor here. Really need to, don't I? Sorry, bro. Thought I had you on a follow already. I mean, it happens, bro. I'm not too worried about it, but I appreciate you coming in and dropping it today. Fuck, did you see Elon is the first trillionaire in history? 1.1 trillion net worth? Yep. It's kind of disgusting. In a bad way. In a bad way.
30 seconds. Time
Not
is
a big
running
fan.
out.
Not a big fan. Also, I think he's way overvalued. I don't think SpaceX is worth even a fraction of what it's valued at.
They started to go down.
Not surprising. In a very bad way, it's exactly. I
There's
agree.
only 12 seconds left.
All right, chaotic reroll, armor. Ooh, all damage. I'll take all damage. And then chaotic reroll the armor. Essence on kill. I don't need essence on kill. So chaotic reroll that. What do we get? Cold resistance. We don't need the cold resistance.
The hype
So
train
chaotic
has
reroll
reached
that.
its destination.
Life on kill. We don't need life on kill. So that should be a defensive reroll. Yo, guys, thank you so much for activating the hype train. I appreciate it. What do we get this time? All damage resource. We don't need resource cost reduction, so let's reroll that off. Lightning res. No, thank you. Wait, it's not going to let me do it without locking one in, is it? I don't think it is. So we're gonna lock in the critical strike damage. Tesla billboards in space. Could you imagine if they put a billboard in space that was so big that you could see what was being advertised just by standing on the ground? That'd be disgusting. All right, now we should be good to reroll. You nuked the intellect on the ring. I don't think this ring had intellect. Did it? I don't think it had intellect. The other ring has intellect. Oh. Man, maybe I did. That would suck. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh well. Let's see here. What in the world is that, Flug? Max life, life regen, all damage, crit strike. Well, I don't need that. So we're just going to toss this in. Chaotic reroll that. Chaotic reroll it again. Chaotic reroll again. So now what do we have? Intellect, all damage, cooldown reduction. Toss this. Nope, that's not it. That one in to get the cooldown reduction. Ever been running and can't figure out why stuff isn't working? Ever been running and can't figure out why stuff isn't working? No.
His W was blocked, probably.
Okay, so now we need to focus reroll a whole bunch of offensive affixes. Okay. This is actually really good. This is actually really good. Attack speed, crit chance, and all damage. Technically, vulnerable would be better, but this is so good that I don't think I want to reroll this anymore. We're going to lock it in. We're going to lock it in. Indestructible. Son of a bitch. I had wrong window focus and was like, what the fuck? I just woke up. Oh, I get it. So here we're going to chaotic reroll the resource cost reduction to life regeneration. I don't need life regeneration. Lucky hit we don't need. Fire. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to lock one in. It's not going to give it to me until I lock it in. So lock in the critical strike damage. Now we can get the one that we need. There's cooldown. I don't need cooldown reduction. Physical damage, life on hit. So we don't need life on hit. So we're going to chaotic reroll a defensive. We got resources again. We don't need that. Oh, we got lucky hit and physical. So we don't need the lucky hit. Shadow res. We don't need the shadow res. Let's get rid of that. Life on hit again. We don't need that. Resource cost reduction. No, thank you. Resource regeneration. No, thank you. Man, it is not giving us a 4 offensive ring. There's max life. Resources. What do you need? I am looking for Attack speed or vulnerable damage, Sir Jacob, is what I am hoping for. But I just want a 4 offensive aspect. Okay. We got the 4 offensive aspect. It's intellect, which isn't really what we wanted. But I don't want to... Actually, you know what? I really don't care about crit strike chance. What's my crit strike chance right now? 52. It's not great, but it's not bad. If you wanted to place a billboard on the surface of the moon, which sits roughly 384,400 kilometers away, to read a logo or text, it would need to be roughly 550 kilometers or 341 miles wide, meaning the advertisement would take up a massive chunk of the visible lunar surface. That's crazy. Crazy. I think we're just going to focus reroll and hope that it takes off physical damage for something that we need. Oh. Okay, now that's a low vulnerable roll, though. Not a real billboard, more like a drone show on a grander scale. In a design like an ad or a logo. That wouldn't be surprising. I could see that being more likely. Ooh. Okay. We're at a very important crossroads here. We got attack speed, crit chance, crit damage, and physical damage multiplier. Vulnerable damage would be ideal instead of physical damage. But physical damage does help bone skills. I think we gotta keep it. Let's transmogrify it. Let's transfigure it, see what happens. Oh. Okay. A GA on physical damage. I'll take that. Legality. Space billboards are highly restricted. In the United States, the FAA strictly prohibits obtrusive space advertising that would be visible to the naked eye from Earth.
So not yet legal to have a billboard in space.
I don't see how the FAA can have any authority over what anyone puts in space. I don't see how that works. What happens if I try to craft a couple of these guys? Nothing, because we got nothing. Don't forget, he's a trillionaire. I mean, true. He could just buy the FAA and then say, screw you guys. FAA has jurisdiction where? Isn't the moon international waters? I don't know how exactly the moon works, but I'm pretty sure no one controls the area in between, like, the atmosphere and then the moon. It's not like our atmosphere goes all the way to the moon. So FAA wouldn't have any control over that because there's no air. Like, that doesn't even make sense. What's up, Spooky? How you doing, brother? A 44 by a 10 roll is a little rough. Base belongs to ET? Probably. Yo, what's up, Ray? How you doing, brother? How was the rest of your James Bond game? Did you end up finishing it last night? Any hopes you making an appearance on Modern Warfare 4? Yes. For one particular reason, and that is for DMZ, Ray. When they announced DMZ, my interest went from 0 to about 6. out of 10. I didn't? I feel like I'm so close. Ah.
This is a kind of a wall text, so when you're finishing the pit, I will...
Sounds good.
I'll press the enter after the pit.
Luckily, pits don't take too long. Oh, looks like we're at the end here. Let's go down to the next level. I made the cut. Nice job, Spooky. Assuming that you were going for the bottom and not the top. $60 billion. This is not too bad, considering we're not using Starless Sky or Air Perdition. Either list, and I'm content. That's pretty fair. I can support that. Alright, so, the FAA's jurisdiction over space advertising does not come from controlling outer space itself, but rather the absolute control over the ground-level gate required to get there. Commercial rocket launches. Under U.S. law, nobody can launch a commercial rocket or payload from the U.S. soil or operate a commercial space operate a commercial space business as a U.S. citizen anywhere in the world without FAA launch license.
So they will ask you, why do you want to go to space? To put a billboard. Well, don't agree.
It wouldn't stop
So-
China from doing it, though.
Yeah, China. But Elon Musk, I think he wants to do it from America.
Maybe. I could see him going
Isn't-
somewhere else for the
Wait.
just sole purpose of doing that, though.
Isn't he a U.S. citizen? Elon Musk? Because if
maybe, but
he's
you
a
can
US citizen,
you can revoke.
it says
You could revoke
yeah,
it, though.
you can. Yeah, it says a U.S. citizen anywhere in the world. So
That would be interesting. Yo, hydrate, gotcha, Ray.
launch at sea.
Launch it at sea. But it does say anywhere in the world. Now, how accurate that is, because I'm probably sure that's just like a Google AI overview. It's still, though, if you okay, look, if you've got the money to advertise on the moon so it's visible, you're just gonna buy the FAA. Let's be honest here. Like, what are we talking? The dude's got $1 trillion. The FAA only has domain over the U.S. All countries have territorial rights over their own airspace. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like we're overstepping here, Reaver. I agree. That's my main thing. I don't like if Elon Musk went back to South Africa, how are they gonna stop him? Like, he's got a fucking rocket. Like, what are we talking about? And how would they know if he's gonna launch a rocket from South Africa to go put some more? Yeah, no, it's just not gonna
You
happen.
can just turn off the commercial, the billboard, when the moon reaches the U.S. space.
He could just tell him it's for Starlink, and then they wouldn't know the difference. And next thing you know, there's a fucking Pepsi advertisement on the moon, or a Tesla logo on the moon. That would be really crappy, though. Can you imagine looking up at night and seeing the moon, and then there's a fucking Tesla logo on the moon? Oh man, that would be crappy. I would hate my reality if that were the case. Now, if it was a Diablo 4 logo, then we can talk. We're applying terrestrial laws to shallow space. It doesn't equate. Only where the launch takes place is where it lies. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's lots of technicalities that could be applied to this conversation. First ad he runs is himself flipping off the cam, try and stop me. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. definitely feel like this is a little laggy in this one for some reason. Elon Musk is like that kid in school who isn't really cool, but his parents have lots of money and pay for all kinds of stuff in the school. So he thinks he's really cool, but no one tells him to just shut up and go away because he doesn't want to piss their parents off. That's what I feel like. And he can get away because he can get away with everything because his parents like have so much power. I feel like that's Elon Musk. Yo, Bice, good morning, brother. How you doing today? He's Draco Malfoy without the magic. That's a good one. Oddly enough, my wife just watched Harry Potter just a little while ago. Elon Musk's just the name unique. I wonder what his parents did. I don't know. I don't even know. We don't need any bit of that. Let's see here. We should probably just keep going with the pits, honestly. If we just keep going with the pits, it's guaranteed damage every single time. At least a little bit of damage upgrade every single time. We do really need to find a better weapon at some point, though. Because the weapon getting an upgrade will be huge. I thought his parents owned some kind of mine. I don't remember if it was diamonds or emeralds or what it was, but I thought his parents owned something funky like that over there. I started Red Dead Redemption yesterday. Did you start RDR 1 or RDR 2? Okay. Are you enjoying it so far? Gonna D4 DM you? Oh, you're gonna D4 DM me? Okay. Story is amazing. I've never played it, but I have watched many people stream it, though. RDR2, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it is
I've never heard anything bad. The only bad thing I've ever heard is some people find it a little slow.
No, it's not slow. It's like watching a Western movie.
Like, not like the story, but like the actual gameplay itself.
You know why? Because people are using a lot that sneak eye or something, which makes you move slow. Like the environment moves very slow and you can aim very fast. So that's why it's slow.
Dang, that's a pretty good one, Jinx. The only thing is, I think by not having crit damage on the top of that, I think you're losing too much damage by not having crit damage on the top. My first seal, your first seal for the season's pretty good, but unfortunately, because it doesn't have any kind of damage as the top modifier, I don't. Well, actually, that's not true, because Druid is one of the few classes that can actually use that. So maybe you can use it. I'm not sure. I'd have to do a little research to double check. Because I know Druid is one of the classes that... Oh, no. What is that kind of lag? I told you it was lagging in here. I do believe Druid is one of the classes that can find a use for those seals. Well, it's not 100% useless, so it's way better than the purple garbage I got from my mythic seal. Your first mythic seal, yeah, a lot of them are garbage. Like, just pure, straight garbage. It is the wrong set charm, though. Yeah, and depending on what build you're doing, having two different sets... a 5-piece and a 3-piece may not do anything for your build anyways. So Maybe they rework those charms in the new season, but I'm not sure. Money makes you cool. So does iced tea. Iced tea makes you cool too. Yo, Ray coming in with the 4-month sub, brother. I appreciate the support, sir. If Elon will give his money to all the people, divide 1.1 trillion by 8.3 billion yields roughly 132 per person. Interesting. Actually, I mean, the math makes sense. The math is the math, right? But I'm surprised it's not more, actually. I just feel like it would be a little bit more. Time for work. I'll catch you there, you American Outlaw. Appreciate you stopping in, sir. Are you excited for season 14? Yes. Yes, I am. Even if there is a power squish, which a lot of people were expecting prior to the patch notes coming out yesterday. I'm excited for new content. I'm excited for the meta to get mixed up. I like that fire sorcerers are going to be a thing. I like that druids are getting a nice little buff. I've always liked the new seasons. Oh, I've always played the new seasons. I'm glad that they made the change to mythics and uniques that they did. I think having at least 2 set stats for every unique is a good idea. Whether I agree with the ones that they gave the uniques is a different story. We're going to have to wait and see how that plays out because we did not have that in the PTR, so we'll have to wait and see. Yo, San, how you doing, brother? Elon ain't a trillionaire anymore. Wait, did his stock drop that much? Oh, damn, Ray.
Another 69.
We got a 3-way tie for 69 today. That's pretty spicy.
What? How 3 times? Did I miss 2 of them?
Oh, no. Okay, I forgot. There was a 2-way tie for 101, not 69.
Yeah.
My bad. A 2-way tie for 69. Nice. Y'all being busy after stream? I'm not going to be busy after stream. Yo, those wings look sick. How'd you get them? This was a seasonal wing from a battle pass. I want to say 2 or 3 seasons ago. I don't think you can get them anymore.
Ray's Mundo was saying that he's thinking about rebranding fresh new page. Any advice? What kind of page? Is it Twitch?
I'm assuming he means Twitch page. Any advice?
Another 0.
Oh shit, Smoke coming in with 0. What's up, Smoke? Yes. As someone who played, what's up, J4? As someone who played Call of Duty, obviously you and I played a bunch of Call of Duty together way back in the day. I think unless you're a Call of Duty god, I think Call of Duty is nearly impossible to grow any kind of viable community in. I think you can absolutely grow a very small, dedicated group of people who enjoy playing with you. But from my experience, anything beyond that, if you're not just Shroud, I think it's just impossible, to be completely honest. I think that playing smaller games is a great way to grow. Like games like, I played Dave the Diver back in the day. I played Deep Rock Galactic Survivor back in the day. I played all kinds of little stuff back in the day. And something that makes Diablo so good. Love the Sonic shirt. I appreciate it, Smoke. Something that makes something that makes Diablo so good. If you go look at the Diablo category right now, we've got 57 viewers in here at the moment, which puts me as number, what am I? Number 6? Number 6 on the board right now. We're number 6. So I'm at the top of the list. Now, when the new season comes out in a few days, I will be way, way down on the list. But by streaming at the end of the season, when the category isn't absolutely smashed with people, being on the top of the list gives me massive advantages. So I think the game that you play makes a pretty significant impact on the potential for growth.
You are sixth on overall, but you are fourth on English.
Yeah, so I'm fourth on English. Yeah, so 37 degrees Celsius here in the UK, I think I'm going to identify as a puddle. Yo, OG, I'm not going to lie, 37 degrees, that's almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe. That's disgusting. That's disgusting, sir. I need to step up my D4 game. I'm struggling on Torment 4 with a Warlock. Warlock is difficult. Warlock damage isn't necessarily difficult, Reaver, but the gameplay, the feel of the class sucks. It's so slow, and there's so many stop and cast skills that it just feels crappy to play. I was really excited for it to come out, and it kind of let me down. There is one fast build. Yeah, the little explodey boy build. But you're not even doing anything. You're just running around as a little explodey boy, and that's all you're doing. But the Apocalypse, Dreadclaws, not that one? Oh, wait, which one? Warlock made you realize Rogue wasn't actually that bad. You might be onto something there, sir. You might be onto something there. I'm running Susano build. I have no idea what the Susano build is. I'm not gonna lie. After I did the Apocalypse build, I kind of stopped paying attention. Tyrant Hands looks sick. The Tyrant Hands does look good, but it's one of those builds where you can't see shit. If you're not just screen wiping every second, yo, you can't see anything. It has a lot of the same issues as Apocalypse does, in my opinion. It does look cool though. You're 100% right about that. And you can zoom? How do you zoom with the Tyrant Hands build? With Nether Step? Because I thought Tyrant Hand was a stop and cast as well. Ooh, we're not at 100% anymore on our glyph upgrades. It might be time to level up. Hellfire base something? Oh, Pan worked on it. Okay. Pan's pretty good, so that's not surprising, honestly. The one using the demon with the flaming sword ult. Oh, okay. I know which one you're talking about. I didn't realize that's what it was called, though.
So the Sever teleport doesn't go through walls, right?
No, Sever does not, but Blood Mist does.
Oh, okay.
Like a leap jump. Interesting. Interesting. We're going to have to bump it up to 85. I think we'd be fine at 85. We're still one-shotting all of the stuff. Our HP pool is awfully low, though. And I can't... Oh, you know why? We don't have a lot of HP. We have a lot of armor on our build, but not a lot of HP on our build. Don't know if that's a good thing. Probably not. We do have a good amount of armor, but no HP. Huh. Okay. Thanks for the advice. True, out of all the games I played online, COD brought me the most toxic and harassment than other games. Oh, yeah. It's not even close. The COD community is horrible. I would say like 10% of the people that you get that come in from actually playing the game are just bad people. Like people that you don't even want in your community. And then, I don't know. Honestly, I'm just so glad that I moved on from it. And I will play COD again off stream. I don't think I will ever stream it again. But you know where it does seem to do pretty good? It does seem to do pretty good on YouTube Shorts, though. But the same thing again, you run into the same issue. You have to be absolutely goated at COD to get the attention and the numbers that you want. And if you're not goated at gameplay, you have to be an absolute expert on everything else. Yo, Lex with the 10 biddies. I appreciate you, brother.
You're welcome.
The one thing I always try to tell people is, what do you do differently than the rest of the people that are doing in that community right now? And if you're just another guy who is decent at Call of Duty, well, why would they watch you over someone else? You know, like, there's so many people who are just good vibes. And good vibes is important. But a lot of people are looking for more than just good vibes. They're looking for information. They're looking at people that are cracked. Exactly. You got to be you got to be Burnt Peanut, or you got to be Shroud, or you got to be maybe not Dr. Disrespect. I mean, you got to have something. That's why we tune in here. I still don't know why you guys tune in here, to be honest. I know a little bit, but I'm definitely not, you know, Rob or Woody or Cliptus vibes and knowledge. Yeah, but I'm still lacking behind some of those other guys, though. It's the big bro talk. The big bro talk is like you do a lot of stuff really well. When I go and I hang out in your stream and I just chill and stuff, it surprises me that you don't get more people, because like your streams are chill. You talk, you read chat, like you do all the right things. But man, Call of Duty is just one of the roughest categories to get big in. It's so difficult. And whatever game you decide, if you end up do rebranding, and if you do decide to change games, one of the biggest things for me was networking. Finding a lot of different streamers with smaller communities and getting to know them, playing with them, interacting with them. Like, you have to turn it into, if you're not Peanut, if you're not Shroud, if you're not these guys, you have to, it's got to be a second job for you. And everyone these days talks about, oh, it's about the clips, it's about the shorts. You got to make the clips, you got to make the shorts. But I read people all the time on Reddit who are like, I have the clips, I have the shorts, I have the TikToks, I have the things, and they get no movement on Twitch. Oh, like there's a part of it that it might just be luck. A big part of it just might be luck, unfortunately. Wanna try an echo on hardcore sus? Oh god. An echo. Let's do a game mode that makes you go until it's too hard. You can get by on shorts, but you need some girth. Keep the echo for a few more days, Jinx. How about we do the echo on hardcore the last day?
Yeah, I'm in it. Oh no, I want to keep this hardcore necro to get it on eternal.
Sure, okay. Because I feel like there's a good chance that one or more of us are going to rip in an echo. You're either going to have people that lose their character, or you're going to have people of basically the same strength. And you're going to have a hard stopping point. Like, all right, guys, I know we can all do 100. We'll get to 100. We'll stop. Like, that has to be what you're going to do. Thanks. Hop in the Halloween game isn't a complete flop. I gravitate to it. I hope so. Isn't the Halloween game another one of the asymmetric horror games like Dead by Daylight, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, all that other stuff? Hide behind Munkin. Munkin's pushing a 150 today, waiting for it. See, what was the last asymmetric horror game to come out? Wasn't it Killer Clowns from Space or something? Didn't that game flop super hard? I don't know, but Michael Myers is my favorite horror killer. Just hope they do justice for his franchise. I hope so, because I'm sure there's a lot of people like that. Yeah, and that one flopped hard, which was a shame. Yes, here's the thing, though, right? Like, Dead by Daylight has a die-hard community. Absolute die-hard community. As a viewer who doesn't play any of them, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the most entertaining to watch. Killer Clowns kinda sucked. And it's gonna be hard to get into that category. Looking forward to the Star Trek game. I don't even know what you're talking about, Jinx. Echo would be fun. Last one standing wins. Oh, I mean, you're gonna win. Like you're gonna beat me on that one. Predator game is barely hanging on. I didn't even know there was a Predator game, to be honest, Reaver. I'm playing Apocalypse Warlock, and the only problem it has is it's squishy at around 130 pit and hard to push farther into pit 2. Yeah, Apocalypse has some issues, Mokolov, where you're either going to be way too squishy for the content, or you're going to have to pull back on your damage and make up for the defensives, in which case you're going to lose out. It's in a decent spot overall in the game, but not when you compare it to how strong other classes are. 130 is really good if you take it out of context compared to other builds. So I get it. You're 100% right, though. There are people who have pushed higher than 130, significantly higher than 130, but if you're not grinding all day, every day, you might not get there. It did still want my $40 refund for Killer Clowns. Oh, I didn't realize you played Killer Clowns, unfortunately, Ray. Star Trek Shadow Frontier. What kind of game is it? I've never even heard of it. When I think of Star Trek games, I just think of, like, Star Citizen or EVE Online or GTA 6. Oh, man. Here's the thing, though. GTA 6 would be cool. I'm not a big. I haven't played GTA since San Andreas, and even if I have 64 people is pretty good for me. It's pretty. It's like on the higher average side, I would say, for me. Even if I pull 64 people on GTA 6, bro, I'm gonna be like number 10,000. Like, there ain't no way I'm pulling numbers on GTA 6. Although it could be truck driving gamer dad in GTA 6. That'd be pretty sick. You've been here for a year and 8 months, sir. It's not too bad. The upcoming 2027... Hold on, let me clear out a little area here real quick. Okay. And scroll up so I can actually see the upcoming 2027 the psychological sci-fi thriller developed by Bloober team in partnership with the Paramount Game Studio. Players assume the role of a former Starfleet lieutenant, voiced by yada yada, and dark, tense narrative experience. Interesting. You know what other game, it's kind of horror related that I'm excited to see how it does, is Alien Isolation 2. Bro, I was shocked at that game announcement. I did not expect Alien Isolation 2. Maybe they grabbed the infinite health potion in Gale Cull from the season, whatever it was. I have no idea. I've seen you grow Pat in the past months. Oh, yeah. No, I definitely have. But that's because I have a pattern and a strategy that I'm sticking to in Diablo 4. And I don't know that that strategy continues to work in something like GTA. I mean, you're literally going from a game that has maybe 500 to 700 towards the end of season to a game that will blow everything out of the water when it comes out. Like, we are going to see numbers on Twitch that we have never seen before when that game comes out. Also, Ray, I don't know if you do anything on YouTube. Oh, wait. I know you stream on console. Do you stream using your PlayStation, or do you stream using a PC and a capture card? Alien Isolation is amazing. But I was shocked to see Alien Isolation 2. I did not see that coming. You're obliterating everything in your way in this game? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, 85s? Okay. I'm not playing extremely difficult content at the moment, Ray. That's why it looks like I'm killing everything so well. Watching earned you a drop. Yo, we got a Twitch drop. Nice. I got the sword.
Yeah, the two-hand sword looks
Got the
really
sword
cool.
from watching my own stream. Hell yeah, Ricky Bobby. Elgato. Okay, so you are on the Mac to your desktop. I would look into multi-streaming. I stream on YouTube, vertical, so YouTube Shorts, and YouTube horizontal, and I also stream on Twitch at the same time. And I recommend it. It kind of sucks that you have to grow all over again, but I get people on both platforms. And not only that, since I've started it, I have converted people from YouTube over to Twitch. And right now, I have, I mean, like, I'll get 4 or 5 people on horizontal. I'll get up to 10 people on vertical at a time. I recommend it. Yo, what's up, Herb? How you doing this morning, brother? Happy hump day? Absolutely happy hump day. And it's my Friday on top of that. It's a little bit difficult to set up and wrap your head around, but it's not too bad. And that it's free. Like it's free, so why not? All right. Get our Resolve Max stacks, please, and thank you, and let's go. Bro, why can't I get through there? Thank you. I try vertical TikTok and Twitch, but of course, I need to be cracked at Warzone if I'm going to be watching. I don't see a lot of people with 2 box. Yeah. That's the thing. It doesn't matter what platform you stream for Call of Duty, whether it's vertical, horizontal. You can get away with long form YouTube content, like videos that are like 10 and 15 minutes long, if you're super knowledgeable, but then you have to be putting like build guides together and like, you know, different kinds of strategies together, like a J-God kind of guy who does YouTube content. But man, those vertical Twitch or those vertical TikTok, those vertical YouTube guys, they're insane. Like they're way better than I could ever be. And I just don't have it in me to be that good at Call of Duty. Which is why I switched to Diablo. I realized that I just don't have that in me to do at this point anymore. Maybe 20 years ago. But a game like this, I can learn 95% of the information that I need, which will help out 99% of the people that come in here. And I don't need to have the reaction time of an 18-year-old. It would help me if I did sometimes, but it's not required, so. There are definitely some times when I lose a character. We're having just a little bit better reaction time. Yo, what's up, Ark, sir? How you doing, brother? Having better reaction time would be nice. All right, don't need any of that.
That depends on the adult beverages.
What'd you say?
The reaction time depends on the adult beverages.
Yeah, the adult beverages can definitely affect the reaction time. Blood orange. Okay. Blood orange is a little bit more of like a red orange. So let's see if we can get this locked in here.
I think it died more being sober than under adult beverages.
I think if I had equal time of adult beverage versus non-adult beverage, that it would be way more in favor. I think the reason that it's even remotely in the conversation is because my adult beverage time is like 1%. Die yet?
Yeah.
Not yet, sir. Not yet. We've only had 1 adult beverage for the day, so we're just chilling now. I feel like that's pretty blood
Not
orange.
too?
That's why I switched to my 80-year-old reaction time on COD wasn't good enough anymore. And don't get me wrong. Like, I love playing COD. I play Battlefield 6 RedSec, which is the Battle Royale, every day on my day off when I'm not streaming. But I just couldn't keep up with streamers. With the people who are just like... the people that are getting hundreds and thousands of views. I just can't. And it took me like a year and a half of streaming to, well, maybe not like that long. It took me over a year of streaming to realize that. I had fun along the way. Don't get me wrong. I still love those games. I'll still continue to play those games. I'll play the new Modern Warfare 4 when it comes out because DMZ is going to be on it, and I love extraction shooters. Extraction shooters are my favorite genre when it comes to first-person shooters. But the chances of me streaming it, slim to none. Slim to none.
Oh, I didn't put a comma there.
Yeah, I prayed enough for... Not praying enough to the great old gods. I don't know. That's a sticky situation with those crabs there. There we go. Okay. level these up a few more. Oh, we're back below 100% glyph upgrade chances again, which means I should probably try to upgrade it again. All right, more garbage. We are back up to 700 Obabos. So let's see if we can get a two-handed mace. No. Yeah, none of it's any good. Okay. So we're going to get rid of all of that. What do I have in here, though? I could craft 20 of these. Maybe get a GA on one of them. You know what? I don't know if this has any difference, though. If I bump it up to T10 here, I wonder if crafting at the blacksmith will be better. If I craft 26, we should be good. We got a single GA item out of this. And it's damage over time. That hurts. But that doesn't mean we're out yet. Because we can do these. 1K Forgotten Souls gone. Yep, just like that. What are the chances that one of these gives me... It's not looking good. It's looking we got Ancestral, but not GA. One thing I told myself is to limit the adult drinks, especially being on cam. I'm not a big drinker to begin with. I couldn't tell you the last time... Actually, that's not true. I could tell you the last time I had more than a handful of drinks in one night, and that was when I did my birthday stream 2 years ago. Oh, the poor Forgotten Souls. Poor Forgotten Souls. How did it go? I mean, I had a blast, but it wasn't too bad. Druids 5 question mark. Luke, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what that means, sir. You're on 10? Yes. I could probably... I mean, this is just a dungeon. I could probably clear tier 12 dungeons, but tier 10 is just to be safe. At the moment, I'm on tier 8. Yeah, tier 8's fine. I was just on 8. But we did some good work on the glyphs. We got a lot of level ups on the glyphs, so... we should be fine in here. And we're running Air Perdition on top, or not Air Perdition, we're running Shaco still, so we got the damage reduction and the toughness from all of that. The night you had 1, maybe 5 truly. Oh, no, actually, that wasn't the night of my birthday with the long stream, but that night when I lost all of the druids, I was drinking that night, though. Just wanted to remind you before you got popped. Yes. I mean, my effective HP is over 60,000 with barrier, shield, fortify, all of that stuff. So it would have to be quite a pop, to be honest. Now, it's very likely, but still. Didn't find one mythic unique yet? Ooh, that's a little rough. To be fair, I think most of my mythic uniques have come from community help. I don't know that I have... Oh, I think that was... I think that was a goblin chat. Am I fucked? Is there a butcher in here? I have seen birthday streams where streamers were so drunk they made themselves look like clowns. I will never let myself get like that. I don't like being like that off stream. I have... Oh, that's definitely the butcher. Okay, he's dead. Whew. I don't like being like that off stream. I have no desire to be like that on stream at all. Way too old for that nonsense. Oh, let me crank up the volume for you on the song request. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't pick up the thing yet. I was like, why can't I put the thing on the thing?
Well, getting to that point of being drunk is TOS. Against TOS.
Yeah. I have 2 sparks, though. I didn't... I mean, if you have 2 sparks, combine them. Combine them for some goods, sir. Beauty in the struggle. You know, sometimes it's not about thinking about how you didn't make something happen, but the fact that you found so many ways that it didn't work out, and you're getting closer to figuring out the way it did work out. Obama limit going up to 25k was a win. I wish they'd up the limit on whispers. It seems like every time you get going good just before the end of a Helltide, you get turned. Yeah, you know what else they did? They upped the gold cap from 99 billion to 999 billion, which is also a big win.
And for gems.
But you need runes? I do not need runes, Bice. Oh, you're talking about for the sparks? No, if you just go to the blacksmith, you can just do a mythic cache right here for just 2 sparks. Now, it is random. You could get something you don't need, but at least you get a chance. Okay, we're going to get rid of all of that. We're going to turn that in. Get rid of all of this. Talk to Tyrael. Bro, give me my goods. That's all garbage. We got no level ups, no warplane level ups. We'll go talk to the table. What do we got? We got a dungeon, a butcher, a pit, a dungeon. That's not bad. I'm okay with that one. That one's pretty good. But I do want to up it to 90. I think we can survive a 90. Ooh, that we don't like seeing. Okay, we survived. We still don't have our resolve at full stacks yet. There we go. A 90 Monka. I mean, we were doing 110s on our last one. I don't know that I could do 110s on this one, at least not yet. I would have to get an Air of Perdition for that. Now, I do think if I get... Oh, I would also need a better weapon. Weapon is really holding me back on this build right now. Weapon and Air Perdition. I remember playing Sonic for the first time in my uncle's house as a kid on his Sega Genesis, and I remember the flashback. It was like yesterday. Badass shirt. Oh, yeah. I have Sonic the Hedgehog on Steam on my PC. And every once in a while I'll turn it on, play some old stuff, run around, have fun. It's still great. It still has the exact same feeling. The songs, the graphics, just all of it. I actually played Sonic 1 yesterday. Oh yeah. It's a classic for a reason. For the nostalgia sound effects, the soundtracks, the character design, exactly. Oh yeah, it's great. I bought the Sega Ultimate Collection for an Xbox. Has a 56 bangers. Damn. 56. I'd be interested to see which 56 it has. Honestly, if you want a lot of them to play and you have a Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Online, bro, there's so many good games for Nintendo Online, it's insane. Well, 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 we've got ourselves a wild diamond. Good morning, Diamond. Hopefully you're feeling better today. Is it on Ultimate? I have no idea. It's a good question for Vice. Perfect. Okay. Back to town. Oh. Are you saying like Game Pass Ultimate? I don't think it is. If you're talking about Game Pass, I don't think it is. Because I've also had Game Pass, and I don't remember seeing anything like that on there. I could be wrong, though. I could very well be wrong. Get our resolve stacks up so we don't die in here. Alright. Time to kill everyone. Plan on doing a community day in the future? I don't really do community days. I don't really have any games that are community games like Jackbox or anything like that. But with Diablo, I do play with a lot of the community regularly, especially at the beginning of the season when everyone has new characters and they need help finding gear, they need help killing bosses. So it's kind of like one of the advantages of Diablo is the beginning of the season, even up to the middle of the season, it's not even community day. It's just like every day can be community day. Not available at the moment. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Kindred Legions? How you doing, sir? But right now, Ray, we're at the end of the season, and I'm also playing on Hardcore, which means a lot of people don't play on Hardcore. So most people are kind of done for the season. They're waiting for the new season to start in 6 days. So we just don't get as much community activity at the end of a season compared to the beginning. And it's like, it's not even close, to be honest. Like at the beginning of a season, you'll have people coming through nonstop. Hey, can you help? Hey, can you help? Hey, can you help? So, and you can ask anyone in here. They will 100% agree. I was lucky my GameStop had a spare copy. I have a physical copy. Damn. Ooh, an 84. Not too bad, but I saw games as a Golden Axe and such. Ooh, see, I mean, Golden Axe is kind of a classic. I think we talk about Golden Axe every time we talk about retro games, especially when it comes to Sega Genesis. No more discs, unfortunately. I hear you. If I were able to start this game, I would feel like I'd be so lost. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Well, I say that, but I've also been playing Diablo franchise for over 25 years, so it could just be the fact that I've been playing for so long. For me, the best game on Genesis was Dragon's Fury. It was a pinball game. I don't think I know that one, sir. All right. I mean, we just keep doing 90s at this point. I'd rather watch you in the 25 years of experience. Well, I appreciate that, sir. But you're never too late. Dick Tracy was awesome. Wait, was there a Dick Tracy video game? I have 10,000 worth of original Genesis. Holy crap. You have I'm assuming like $10,000 worth of OG Genesis video games. Did you see that one of the original sealed Mario games recently sold for over $1 million? That's crazy. Euros? Yeah. I mean, I think Euros is still valued more than the USD.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah, just a little bit. I think it's like 1.3 or 1.2, something like that. 30 years of playing Diablo series, so sad. Isn't it crazy? It's not the age, it's the mileage. Oh, man. Well, let me tell you what, my mileage has been pretty rough as a truck driver. Best friend had original sealed NES game and even the NEGO Pocket and whatnot. That's crazy. Could you imagine what, like, the OG Pokemon games sealed first edition would go for right now? Like, I know it's not the same as Nintendo, like the OG Mario or whatever, but still, man, the Pokemon community, they spend some money, bro. Holy crap, they spend some money. Rode hard and put away wet. Exactly. What's the point of having shiny toys if you can't play with them? Pokemon N64 version with the box and everything? I don't think there was a Pokemon on N64. I know that there was a Pokemon Snap, but not like an actual Pokemon game, I don't think. I could be wrong, though. I hate when things are blowing up in here. That's the benefit of keeping my games from my youth for myself and never to sell them. You're not wrong. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there wishing they did the same thing. Let's get out of here. I don't like this at all. Pokemon Stadium? But that's not like... I'm talking like red, blue, yellow, like those OG ones. Stadium wasn't really the classic Pokemon style game. A Pokemon console? Wait. Oh, you mean like a Pokemon themed console, like 64? If you have a true first edition factory sealed copy of the original 1985 Mario for the NES, it could be worth anywhere from 70 to over 3 million, depending entirely on its specific print variant and professional condition grade. Exactly. Oh, a Nintendo 64 Pokemon edition. Okay. Pikachu? Yup. I like Pokemon. I'd play Pokemon. I'd play Pokemon game in a heartbeat. Maybe not necessarily on stream, but... Punch-Out was awesome. I actually never played Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I didn't play a lot of fighting games. I played some of the big, more popular ones, but... I always got bored of the fighting games. Yeah, Mike Tyson does go for big bucks, too. You're not wrong. Yo, Lady Phoenix. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Coming in with a 13. R.I.P. Phoenix. Because I'm a newborn? Yeah, that's definitely gotta be it. Oh, that's a Blast Shrine. I was like, wait, I just hit for 200 billion. That's a Blast Shrine. Of course it is. I played a lot of Rollerblade on the original. I don't know what Rollerblade is. I lost my Hardcore Paladin at level 60. You were so close to the Paragon levels. Dang. R.I.P. Phoenix. How did it feel to lose your first one ever? So now, ooh, Spiritborn's rough. Spiritborn is one of the squishiest classes. I wish you luck. It was like Dragon Age or Streets of Rage, but on the NES. I used to love Streets of Rage. And Double Dragon. Oh yeah, Double Dragon was my jam back in the day. There we go. Got a little nervous there for a second. There's a short on YouTube. It was my 4th. Nice. Have you ripped off the Band-Aid and gotten used to the sad, sad disappointment that is the hardcore loss? Double Dragon is, yeah, Double Dragon was awesome back in the day. That and Contra? Oh, yeah, Contra was so fun. Someone in our party is a super dramatic boy baby when he dies, so I took it like a woman. It's not Rise, is it? Hopefully it's not Rise. I just started to get used to it. Yeah, it doesn't take long, but it does. I'll tell you what, though. When you start getting up there and you start getting some good gear and you get your first mythic, oh, dang, man. Those mythics suck to lose. Okay. Let's see if we can do a 95. Ooh, not gonna lie, that room got really spicy really quick.
Everybody came to welcome you.
You are not kidding. Void, Rick laughed. Bella is supportive. Nice. I'm doing better without a mythic. Yeah, but mythics are always fun.
On my Necromancer, I have 1 mythic, 1 legendary, and the rest just uniques.
It's not too bad, sir. We've been letting chat choose our class and name after we die. The new one saves us from thinking too hard. Yeah, I just name mine like whatever, Roman numeral. Whatever, next Roman numeral. Makes it a lot easier. Yo, Samuelson, how you doing, good sir? Alright, well now we're vulnerable. That's not at all what I like seeing, because that's how we died in the last one. Oh dang, you all missed the Pokemon. That's not good. Oh, I hate when I get stuck in these dungeons, man. Alright, let's clear out all of these guys. And down for the count. I'm calling my software on season. Wait, calling my software on softcore on seasonal lady, and then the name of chat chooses Roman numeral, like you said. And now I need to know how many times I have died. Exactly. Knowing how many times you died is muy importante.
You die just once in hardcore.
I just cleared a 95 though. I'm pretty happy about that.
Well, I wasn't too worried. I'm getting my clip button ready after 100.
That is fair. That is very, very fair. Apparently, this thing is full, baby. Do we have anything good? No, we got Frostburns and Lochran's Talismans. We don't need any of that. We have a ton of legendary seals, though. Oh, a +1 charm slot. Unfortunately, the other stuff on it sucks. But we'll hold on to it just in case someone may need one. Another +1 charm slot. Okay. So this one's got max resources. That one's got Macabre. This one has nothing on it. So let's... Bone skills, bone skills. So I need to try to get... Well, let's just re-roll this a little bit. And... Oh, my raw primordial dust is... Wait. Oh. Okay. That's 2 more bone skills. Sweet. I wonder if I can make... No. No, I cannot. Okay. All right, chat. Well, it is 9 o'clock. And it is about that time. Looking forward to the new season. I think the new season is going to be better than people thought originally. So I am excited as well. And we only have 6 more days. So, you know, there's that. But to my lurkers, my chatters, my followers, my subs, my VIPs, and my mods, I appreciate all of you for hanging out today. Thank you so much for hanging out and chilling on my Friday evening. Let's see who we shall raid out to today. Let's see here. Who's playing? Is anyone playing D4? Not really. Drugula, appreciate you. Lady Phoenix, Flug, Jinx, Razor. Thank you guys. I appreciate all of you guys. Let's see here. Let's just do a same category. And we'll do... Yo, Renee, appreciate you, brother. Is there any smaller people? Holy crap, Anna Cakes has... Does Anna Cakes usually have 300? I feel like that's a lot for Anna Cakes. I'm gonna send you guys over to Rise Plays. We raided Rise the other day. He was super chill. Lady Phoenix is over there as well, so go hang out. Do all of the normal things, chat. Hope you guys have a beautiful morning, evening, afternoon. Go do something you enjoy. Hang out with someone you love. But remember to stay suspicious. Peace. Love you guys. I'm out.